Alright. There we go, boys. That was a fat old skill issue. I also accidentally closed chat, so when I was back there with my PC, I was trying to plug it in, and I actually hit the exit key, the power button on my fucking stream PC, so that could have gone terribly. But we're fine. We're fine. Are we still streaming? There we go. Yo, Fluff, thank you so much for becoming a member, man. That's awesome. 3 months. Are we all good? All good? Alright. I had to like restart my thing because everything is cancelled. Yeah, Yuki, what is it? It's gonna get warm in here. Start the intro again? Yeah, so I had a full intro that fell apart. So, okay, I'm gonna do like this. So we have, as you might notice, we have a new camera angle. Now it's front of my face. You can see what's behind me. This is the same camera, believe it or not. It does look very much more high quality because I guess it's made for that. Like it's actually focused on my face properly and whatever. And all the lighting falls better and whatever. It's nice. It's pretty great. Just really excited about that. And you might have noticed it if you watched the most previous video. That video was supposed to be a lot better, but my 100 RP off. Okay, I need to get plat so I can play. First time streaming live. I don't stream regularly. It stopped being a focus a while ago. I kind of just try streaming when I play Apex at this point. I haven't even played since I switched to World Sedge. Is this the World Sedge? It is. So it's kind of like a stress test today as well. We got to figure out the lag, if it's gonna be like any lag, if there's any problems with the stream. If it gets too hot, temperature stuff, because tomorrow we have the PLQs, and I fully intend to stream the PLQs. Just have to make sure everything's flawless for that. If we would have this issue tomorrow, I would be screwed.
Win and win again.
Chat, by the way, you're saying, dude, the next season is gonna be nuts. It's gonna be crazy good. I'm really excited about it. I probably shouldn't have picked Watson, whatever.
We win this one. I swear I'll bake y'all a big red velvet cake.
Camera is a A6000. It has a Sigma, I forgot what it's called, lens. I kind of wanted a wider lens. This one is on the...
Introducing your champion.
It is a wide lens already, but I could make it a little bit wider because it's very up close and personal, and I think it would look good. I don't know. I think it's decent. You also might notice there's a bit of echo or reverb in the room. That's because I have audio wall panels behind, or normally they're behind me and in front of me. But I was out of, when I bought them, I got enough tape to set up one of them. Which I did. I got to set up once, and then obviously when moving, you tear them down, so I don't have those panels anymore. Either I screw them in, or I buy new panels. Why would I, right? But there should be a way to get a hold of these panels as well, so we'll just have to see. So in the last few, dude, the new season is gonna be so huge as well. I'm so excited about it. I feel really off. That's good. I'm playing today. I want to be like close to my peak performance by the time we play tomorrow. I also have a new keyboard, so I'm just trying to get used to the
Someone was fast to the fight, been snagged first blood.
lights.
Level 3.
A few more meters to the ring, and still a minute to go.
Backpack here. Level 2.
Yeah, I could use that.
Super chat not available in your country. For you, it sucks, man. Dude, I like streaming on YouTube, but there are like so many monetization things that they just work on Twitch, and on YouTube is weird. The same with memberships and whatnot. Really strange stuff. Oh, okay, thank you, LMO. I do that a lot. Thank you.
Ring's close.
I need to fix that. I low-key like the light. It wasn't supposed to be there. I just forgot to turn it off. It's hot swap.
I downed an enemy. Tossing an Ottr.
I got you. Protect
Enemy shield.
Toss a thermite. Toss a thermite.
Where did he crawl up to? I feel very stiff today. I do feel like a gold. Like,
We're one step
my
closer
god.
to win.
Got a fool over there.
Rings moving.
Oh, it's because of the new keyboard has a different actuation point, so my movement is different as well.
I hit that cargo box.
Weapons ready. Got one here.
Frag out.
Enemy very close.
Down an enemy.
I'm shot up from another squad. Planting fences. Anyone passes through here?
Also, I forgot to add it, guys. If you guys don't know, I got a sponsor with SkyPad. It's a glass mouse pad. Really exciting stuff. I announced it on Twitter a week or so ago. Or before I left.
Check it out. Care package coming in.
Fence placed. Fence them in, fence them out. We are not alone. Look over here.
Look at the buster over here.
We are not alone. I'm in trouble. Combat team ready.
Doing better. We're getting there. Warming up to it.
Oh, look at you. You got bamboozled. She's got bamboozled.
Fence in position. Fence placed.
Oh, look at that.
Patch myself up.
Glass pad. It's a frosted glass mouse pad, which means there's very low resistance, and it's like really. This one actually,
Just gotta patch myself
I need
up.
to set up. I actually have a code, guys. I have a discount code, so don't go purchasing just yet, right? It's a glass mouse pad. It has an anime girl on it. It's great.
I need an extended
It is a bit more difficult to use than your average pad because it has this very low resistance. So you need to
hostile right here, right?
you need to get used to it. I just picked it up mid realm. I was like, fuck it. But it's yeah, it does have a little bit of a learning curve to get used to. What's great about it is it's consistent. It doesn't go bad. It's easy to clean. It's just a good mouse pad, and it has very little friction. It's probably the closest you can get to just full glide. It's like the ultimate hard pad. Oh yeah, that's another thing. It doesn't have any. When you have like a 3D, like a cloth mouse pad, there's like a 3D factor where if you press down on the pad, your sensitivity is different. But you can't do this. This is a very hard pad.
Listen up. We got an enemy here.
Opinion against Wraith mains? I meme on Wraith mains because it's the popular thing to do, but I don't really care.
Buster here. Got a buster.
You would never buy that? I'm doing a very bad job selling it. It's pretty damn great.
Come on, this
I think
way.
it's gonna go some roller.
Spotted.
I'm gonna add like a link to it later. They're like, this is the big one, the Sora pad, but I have like SkyPad 1, 2, 3. Like, someone told me about SkyPad when I was in the market for mouse pads like 5 years ago, and they told me, oh, there's this thing called SkyPad. It's managed, it's made by this one guy who makes stuff out of his mom's basement or something. Like, it was so small, super niche. You had to be like in the Quake community to get it. And I remember to looking, and he did like 1 order a day or something, like very, very low fulfillment rate. Or like 1 a week or something. Like, he could only do 1 at a time, and he was doing it all out of his basement or something. And but these guys, they're like, who wants a Sora pad to try out? I was like, sure, I'll want one. Why not? And they sent me one, and I fucking loved it. And then I set up a discount code. Because I literally realized that I was doing advertising for this mousepad for free. Like, I got it, and I was so happy about it. And then I was like, hyping it up the whole time, and I was like, wait, I could be making money on this. I'm giving a free advertisement, so I set something up. Super glad about it. And it's also just really cool to be like, I'm dead though. Where is my teammate? I didn't hear it at all. That's what it is. Is there one with a woman? Yeah, there's it's called the SkyPad. You're looking for the SkyPad free, I think. Without the anime girl. Does your hand stick to the glass if there is humidity? Not that I know of. It doesn't stick to... Well, I guess yeah, if I get sweaty, it would stick a bit. So you need to hover a bit. You need to learn that. Some people, they have gaming sleeves to help combat the issue with like sticking. Or with friction, I guess you would call it. But
We are not alone. Look here. That enemy shield is broken.
I don't know, I always liked fast pads. I just never really wanted to pull the trigger, so. Glad I did. Thank you, pilot. Yes, I was waiting.
Solid kill.
I was humbled that they would send me a mousepad for free. Like, that's crazy to me. It's pretty pricey, right? It's worth it, but it's pricey, so. For them to send something like that to me, it's like, that means you made it.
Looks like we're ahead of the game. Rings coming in a minute, but it's close. Shots fired and they're hitting me.
I'm supposed to bounce on that. Oh well, I have to play again though.
Look at this.
If I had nades, it would have killed all of them. How are you going to make a video name reacted to best season 16? Well, I reacted to memes about season 16. Glass pad more shards when you're... It's frosted glass, I don't know how that works. But at least it stops you from slamming the desk, doesn't it? By the way guys, if you guys enjoyed the stream, if you guys hit that like button, it's somewhere on the screen, there's 100 over of you guys watching, with 20 likes, it would mean a lot. Just quickly tap that like button and then resume watching or whatever. I'm gonna set up the link. I'm gonna show you guys, this is an affiliate link as well. I hope I'm not doxing myself, I'm not. Yeah, for obvious reasons, there's an affiliate link, I get paid, on orders. Here.
I'm looking
But you
for
have
someone
the...
special to take out.
Yeah, the texture doesn't wear out because it's a problem with normal mouse pads. It's a large surface. Oh, actually, it's pretty durable. Look at that, it just drops it on the floor like that. Yeah, you have here the white and black.
Sorry for stealing, Watson.
And then you have... Yeah, that's with
Can you hear me?
Let's make a
but it's
choice.
fine.
Land here.
I'll link this in the chat later. Or you just use code Ottr if you can
Dropping
get
in,
it.
hang on.
Sorry, I keep looking here because that's normally where the camera is, but it's right here now. I keep forgetting. I've watched all videos because the title is mainly. Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong. It's hard to think of like a good title for it. I thought it was a good title. It was still like close enough.
Tossing jump drive.
I think season 16 is probably. I know people say this all the time, and obviously like I say it all the time, and then I end up being wrong. But like I genuinely at this time like fat citation mark right at this very time asterisk. I think it's gonna be the best season yet, or one of the best seasons yet. I think that the changes they're making are massive. I'm not saying it's gonna be perfect, but I think that they are things that the game has needed for a very long time, and I personally actually have suggested like they literally. I don't think Respawn watches my videos. I don't think I'm not gonna be that much of an ego guy to say people from Respawn watch my videos. That'd be kind of weird. But I do know that a lot of the things they talked about in the patch notes and whatnot were things that I've brought to attention before. I was talking about it when I did like a legend tier list, or people ask me. I've been saying those exact things they mentioned. And I'm not saying, again, I cannot stress this enough. I'm not saying to watch my videos. I'm not trying to find. But it means to me that we're on the same page, which is very good. We understand how the game works on that deep level, and I'm just a spectator. I have a tiny like limited perspective. So just a double super glide, just like that, just casually.
Come on, I still need you.
One squad closer to winning.
Sorry. I just wanted to show Andy what I added. Oh, that's toxic. Alright, big sisters. I know YouTube. That's a problem. People wouldn't watch it.
Heads up, your kill leader.
Oh, what's happening? It's so bad. Oh, is that me? Look at my ping! Oh, that's horrible. I mentioned I had issues with my internet. Are you guys, you're not dropping any frames on the stream, right? It's all good? No, I did not respond to the comment saying you're one. That's a scam. Do not click that. Don't just report it and move on.
Materials for all.
Oh my god, man. The bot comment, yeah. It's not you? I mean, they said it not like. I guess maybe the server's acting up. I mean, if it's a game, you get it like at this. Oh, no, it's good.
Patching myself up.
That was very strange. I don't know. I've had some weird internet issues ever since we moved. Because we moved today.
Portal's ready.
Laying fences. The circuit is complete.
This is Apex servers? I mean, I don't know. Oh, it's acting up again. I think it's just me, man. Because my chat said they had no issues with chat. You guys say I don't know, man. It's so weird.
Healing up. Eyes are open though.
Open up shop and shut them down.
Did mess up something with the shadow there? Syrup? Yeah.
Mama's got you now. Taking fire. There's an enemy
He did added. They're DDoSing maybe? Someone said it's DDoS.
home now.
I don't understand.
Arcstar out.
Tossing an Ottr.
Oh, all right.
They've cracked an enemy shield.
What do I even?
Jumping.
I think it's ddos. It's ddos. If it starts, then yeah, but no, that's ddos, 100%. I just don't know who it is.
You would be not to witness this.
But the ddos would be everyone. It's just me. Is a proximity ddos cheat? The ddos teams near them and push. Man, I love Apex Legends. If you have a situation where your game is like this, if you're in a situation where it lags out like this at the start of the game, we'll see what happens when this is over and we get into the next one. Then we'll know. But my teammates are fine. Nobody only DDoS me. Man's fucking DDoSing in gold lobbies. How much of a loser you have to be to do that?
Yes, inside the next ring.
Anyways, what was I talking about? My apartment does get, my room gets pretty hot now because I have the PCs over there and my window there. So I wanted to try something new. So move them around a bit. You're in gold and silver, no one's DDoSing. I am getting DDoS right now. Literally right now. We'll simply have to see in a second. You know, just aware skew might know what's talking about it. What are you talking about? The lag? Everyone knows about the lag. Like, I noticed something weird when I was going into the firing range today, because we moved last night, or yesterday, sorry. And I've been working like the whole time. It's the same team too, man. This guy lagging as well? Look what he disconnected even. You restart if there's an issue. So we're gonna go in game now, and it's gonna be fine. DDoS is way worse than that. I mean, maybe it's a shitty one. Maybe it's a DOS, right? So you have a DOS and you have a DDoS. A DDoS is distributed denial of service. That shit's usually strong enough to take like your internet down. But maybe I'll have like a fucking, it's gold, right? So we got like some fucking 10-year-old who wants to get some free RP. He uses a DOS. He uses his own PC, his MacBook Air that he got for Christmas 5 years ago. He got him way too early, man. I don't know about it. We'll still have to see what happens when he goes in. If it still lags, it's my end. If it doesn't lag, that was some type of DDoS. Or the server's acting up. But you say I have to restart. That only applies when you have to restart. It's something. It starts at the very start of the game when you're dropping out of the ship. I was fine. I fought a team. We killed a team, and then it came when another team ran up.
Jump master. Jump this way.
Right? So unless it's at the start, actually already having issues now. Oh, look at that, 20 ping. Actually better than my old apartment.
Hold your breath. If you have a respiratory system.
I loved your gameplay. Can you do more? Oh, which one? Dude, it'll take some time for me to get used to this. I feel so off. Alright, let's control. There we go.
Grenade, watch out. Broke that enemy shield. Here I go. Reloading. Reloading. I
Man, my audio is not here today. Did you guys hit him? I don't know, man. If it was me, I would be lagging out too. I mean, maybe it's something I don't know about. Maybe it's a different type of lag I haven't heard of. That's a terrible grapple. I just wanted to do something fast to reset.
Recharging my shields.
Giving my shields a recharge.
Gas trap.
Here I go.
Subject spotted. Only 30 seconds remain. The ring moves. Grenade. Target spotted.
Reloading.
Reloading.
My movement is so weird because of the root thing. I haven't got used to the new activation points yet.
The ring is fairly close. Looks like that was the last one of the squad.
Thermite grenade out.
One more team.
I can see it. Close. Took out an enemy.
Nice choice.
This guy is before the. It's ahead of the meta, man.
Eliminated the whole squad. Exciting.
Impressive. You've become the kill leader.
It's like that.
R99 here. Extended sniper mag here. Level 4.
Using contact.
Leaving a gas trap behind. Recharging. Firing on subjects.
No audio. None whatsoever. Bro, what? Is it me? Like, what? That was pretty spicy. That was some spicy aim. I got a marker. But there's no audio, man. It's really bad. Is wooting all typed up to be? I think you need to. It's a very niche. I think a wooting 60 HE is like $100 or something. 180, sorry. It's very pricey. I don't know if I would pay 180 if it wasn't who I am. And for the disclosure's sake, I didn't pay at all. They sent it to me for free. But like, it's good for super gliding. I'm still learning how to use it. The rapid fire looting is insanely good in theory. And you're like with really low activation points, it basically feels like your Horizon. It's just kind of cool.
This is your champion.
Pro gamer smurfing, shame on you. This is my main.
I'm the jump master. Jump
Losing
this
Switch
way.
gameplay? Yeah, I haven't played for like a week. I didn't have time yesterday. I wanted to play yesterday. I just did aim labs yesterday.
Hey, what's up?
I'm flying.
Okay. Otter's the gaming merchant of Apex. What?
He shut up. I'm just saying Ottr, I love his content. I watch his content almost all the time.
Ottr? Who's Ottr?
He's a Apex YouTuber.
Oh.
I don't care.
Wow, that's weird.
My man.
Did I ask for it?
Yeah, you did. What are you, 5?
Maybe.
It's a weird way to do some path. I'm not used to it.
Out one.
11? No, it's lagging, man. It's, my internet is not good. I have to fix
Oh,
it.
he's one.
Attention. First blood.
You'll be alright. I gotcha.
Thanks, Lynn. I was 11 when I was right there.
Recharging shields.
I'm still processing we even got Ottr on our team.
He's not Ottr, mate. You sound He's some random.
Recharging
I don't even know who Ottr is, man.
Alan, have you seen his stats, bro?
Yeah.
contact with hostile.
Oh, that's not Ottr. That could be anyone. I
It's
didn't even
Ottr,
hold.
trust me.
Enemy taken down.
Trust me. Have I heard Val?
Contact with target. Taking shots.
I feel like it's. I mean, my movement is not the best, but like, I feel like my movement is irrelevant here. It's like very slow. I think it's ping related.
I'll give it to him, Ottr. That Ottr is so shit.
Dude, it feels so slow. It's so laggy, man. Like, the game feels. I feel like I'm running slower. I shouldn't play Pathfinder in that building. That was weird. If you're lagging, it's probably the servers. No, I think it's my. Again, I moved, and I feel like the new internet is really bad. Like, I go and it's like it's a thousand subscription, but when I play, the game just feels bad. It feels really fucking bad. And then when I go on websites, it loads the website super slow. Definitely not as fast as it should when on a thousand connection. Like, let me show you. Like, if I go on, obviously I'm already on Twitter now. So this is a bad example. Where would I go? Facebook? Let me go on Facebook. Just because it's set out it was much faster. It's slow. It's very slow. I don't know why either. I talked to the support and they were like, gonna check it. They think it's something weird. But and they were like, we're gonna send out a technician. But you have to like, if it's not an issue on our end, you need to like, you have to pay the technician. So I was like, oh, I'll make 100% sure. But it does seem like it. However, it seems that it's only on this PC. It's slow to load on all PCs, but it only feels if it's bad on this PC. I don't know. Like, you can really feel it. It kind of like my movement gets slowed by the lag. I don't know. Then obviously, like, I haven't played in a while, so I will feel off as well, but it's on top of that.
Frag out.
Is he near striker? You got a scripter?
Taking out more enemies. Reloading. Grenade. Taking damage, friends. Grappling. Enemy down. Giving my shield to recharge. It's just you and me, friend. Let's not die.
Audio.
Been down.
Why is this game so bad? I wanna leave, I can't leave.
You did not fail. You played your part to its end.
I can move this. That's the Alexander. If you use code Ottr, you can get the XL Skypad from the same price as the normal one. I might have to pull the trigger on that. That sounds good, man. That sounds like a very good deal. Audio was there, heard it? When? Did anyone else in chat hear it? I didn't hear it at all. Then it's something with my... I need to raise the volume? Two footsteps? That's not enough. That's not enough at all. So there was no audio then. He was presumably under me the whole time. Yeah, it took like 100 footsteps. We heard 2 of them. Like the last 2 is just not enough info. There's a side son. Like you can't. I don't know, man. I get that. Every time I complain about audio, I get someone saying that. It's like, okay, yeah, I heard him. He walks 100 meters up into me, and I don't hear a single thing. But I hear the last millisecond. Obviously, there was footstep audio, but I'm not the Terminator. I can't react to that. Yeah, like I hear the step, and I try to process, and I need to process it. And it's like when you hear a footstep, you think that would mean they're far away, logically, because it would be, if they were close, you would have heard them come. So you don't make the connection that they're right next to you, and by the time you realize what's going on, you're dead. I don't know. Alright. We just need fucking 2 more. I just want to play proper games. Play over Digi and TGB before we have to get off.
Champion eliminated.
Could be you're building 2 for.
Must not be very good.
Yeah, man. I don't know what's going on. I need to figure out. The big thing I need to figure out is my internet. I don't know why it is so bad. I think it's something wrong. Again, I have the exact same setup, but like that I have at home, but well, at home where I used to live. But it only feels bad here. It was completely fine where I used to live.
Using grapple.
Charge rifle here.
You can tell. Chat, I don't know if you guys can tell. The game looks like different. It feels very different. Like it feels slower. It's like it pulls me back very slightly. It's subtle. It's very subtle, but it's definitely there. It's definitely a lag. It's not measurable by any stats really. Other than we did like a packet loss test and was like, again, like extremely tiny spikes. We're talking about going from 40 milliseconds ping to 150 in like a second, or like a millisecond or something, like really small, but it adds up. You can tell, yeah. So then it's not me. Then it's the I have to have them send the technicians out. That sucks too, man, because we have PLQ tomorrow, and ideally on Sunday.
Here I go. Contact.
If you play like this, man, people are gonna fight you.
Go faster.
Enemy taken down.
Kind of spicy gun, not gonna lie.
You're welcome.
Repairing.
Is it an old? No, this is new. Dude, this place where I live is so new. I mean, someone lived there before us. But it's so new that if you go on Google Maps and look for the address, or like, sorry, Apple Maps, maybe it was Google as well, it's just a piece of sand. This is a very new building. It even has Ethernet ports in the walls. And before you say anything, I already know I tried plugging it straight into the router. The Ethernet ports in the walls are not the issue.
I am.
But what is weird is I'm having these net issues only on my main PC. I did notice a little bit of weirdness on Aries PC, but my stream PC, I'm streaming. We're not dropping any frames. We're not having any issues. The delay, it doesn't get delayed or anything. But when I'm gaming, I can definitely tell something is off. It is not a dub moment. It's a big L.
Right here. Frag out.
Beginning ring countdown.
Contact with hostiles.
I think it could be an issue with the. But that's something the technicians need to find, really. Like, I just have to send for them because they literally, like I said, I spoke to support and we did some troubleshooting, and they were like, we can. And you need to give consent that, you know, if it ended up being your fault, you have to pay for it. And I was like, I wasn't 100% sure about it at the time. They're just leaving Bangalore. What a team. Some good teammates right there. I don't need a lot of RP to play. I just need like some placement now, really. Maybe Ethernet settings on my system? It's not ATT fiber. I don't live where they have ATT. Ethernet settings. I don't know. I looked at it as well. I didn't see anything. And the technician or the support I talked to, she didn't know anything either. So I don't know. It's really strange. But I'm gonna have them. Come out. I just don't think they'll be able to do it this weekend. I don't know how often they work. They might have to wait until Monday, which is a shame because of PLQs. Excited for season 16? I don't think there's anyone who isn't. I think everyone's really excited for it. It's a great, looking out to be a great shaping up. I mean, the dead sliding like crazy, man. It's 100% something wrong with the.
1 minute. The ring isn't far. Who's ready to contact?
I hear ya.
Contact with target. Friends.
Did I have a team in here?
Giving my shields a recharge. I am repairing myself.
30 seconds, rings close.
Which were rank changes? Yeah. You are not alone on that. I agree. I think a lot of people think the same. I don't know where people stand on it. I think we just need a season 6. This is a very hot take, apparently. I saw Shiv tweeted it. I was like, I agree. That's what I would like to see as well. He was basically saying that they should revert it to season 13. Give us the changes for the ranked reloaded again. I know a lot of people had issues with them. That's why they also need to do a small change, which is give us ranked reloaded. But also, like, why is there a trap there? That is like such an illogical trap. I think it's like a rat caustic here or something. It's very confusing. And it's fucking tweaking. How much RP do I need for plat? As much as I just would like. This guy's fucking tweaking, man. I'm out. I don't really care about winning or getting results or anything. I just want RP so I can go play with Digi and TGB. So I'm just gonna leave. I don't even know if I can get away. Some more illogical people. Can I sit here? They don't even finish him. There we go. I mean, I have a 1,000 connection, Ollie. I can look into that. Where do you do that? Switch PCs and test out to roll in. It's hard because the feeling I'm describing is incredibly like subjective. If I switch PCs and test it out, there's no stat that goes, oh, you have 10 lags and on this one you have 5 lags. Like, it's incredibly hard because all I can do is feel it out. We know a top 6 or 5 when we get more points. I literally need like just 30 more points. I don't give a shit anymore. I'll try just to go ham with it. But I don't want to play a single more game in this rank. I just want to get out of here. And play with
Replicator incoming, friends.
I hear this guy loud and clear. He's looting, is walking around, is scratching his ass, like zooming down sights. You can hear him breathe. But dude's running up behind me. There's nothing. It's crazy. I would try changing DNS. Yes, I already had it on Google, on the router. So I changed it to Cloudflare, and it was exact same thing. Exact same thing. DNS makes sense with how slow it is. That's the first thing. Actually, like before I even Google it, I was like, it's probably like a DNS error. But I tried changing it, didn't do anything. And the thing is, the technician said it kind of saw something too, so I don't know. Maybe I just need to give my consent and let them go ham with it.
It's not that far. I love it when that happens.
Oh yeah, for sure, Ollie. 100%. Another thing people don't know is Apex has like, it's very RAM dependent, like your RAM speed. So if you have slow RAM sticks,
30 seconds. That's half a minute.
Okay. Oh no, for gaming no, but that's a separate issue.
I killed an enemy. I am repairing myself.
Thank God for the third party snipers. I don't know why there's a loba there, but it's probably no surprise. It's probably like you can probably tell I don't really use the prowler that much. Favorite legend next season? Don't have a preference. I played TDM and we actually put a video up when I was talking about the patch notes on the TDM. I know some people are complaining that it's boring, but I was like, my gameplay on its own isn't fun or interesting enough to make it a video. So I was either doing that or doing nothing. Oh, RAM, yeah, that's what I was saying. RAM speed is one of the biggest indicator of performance in game. It's absolutely massive for Apex. When I bought, and not only that, like the quality, when I switched to my 3600 RAM from, I don't know, I think it was like 2.8, I saw a huge change in performance. And then when I switched from 3600 to 3600 CL14, which is called what, clock latency or something? I don't know what it's called. It's like a very, like, these memories are rare. Like the ones I bought, they were like, I don't remember. Like if one stick is $200, one stick is like 2,000 or something. Like these are rare, really good sticks of RAM. And I bought some, and the ones I bought, they were actually dead on arrival. They didn't work. One of the sticks. So I had to return them, and I was like, I need new sticks. What do I do? And so I was like, I returned the sticks, and then what I do? They didn't have them in store online on any website. You couldn't get these sticks anywhere. So what I did is I traveled up to Stockholm. It was like an 8-hour train ride to get these RAM sticks for like, I don't know how, they were very expensive as well. I got 2 birdstone at once. It was also my brother's birthday, so I was like, alright, we'll do both of that. But that's crazy to me, man. These are good sticks. I'm just trying to like really stress how good those RAM sticks are for the layman and how rare they are. It's not 2,000. It's not 2,000. I don't remember how much they were. But there were a lot. I don't remember how much. I have 32 gigs of RAM and it was like 1,000 maybe.
Phew. Inside. I am taking fire.
Wait, what?
Recharging shield. Using
There's a spot here, but gold, man. Very illogical.
Look out, grenade.
Doesn't even matter. He's killing me. I don't give a shit. Alright, I can play. Ready to game?
Do you think you should live below here?
I made it to platinum.
On the pipes?
That's like
Okay.
Pathfinder.
Gaming?
Not now, I think. Not now.
Where's CGB?
We're gaming. Starting up his new computer.
Okay.
He's gonna try to kidnap.
Maybe, yeah.
I just realized I don't have my normal button. This
Should we
keyboard
get
is so
a rock?
small.
No. They're committing. No knocks.
Oh, 2 150 each.
Possiamo prendere il zip qua anche.
No.
No, m'ha visto. Il bastardo.
Me ha visto.
I will look it up. I don't remember what they're called. They're like CL4 or like G skill Trident Z. I was like the Neo 3600 CL14. That's the one. I just went off my brain. I remember them being okay. So I was exaggerating, guys. I'm sorry about that. Like literally, I think if you go from, so these are 2x16, so 2 16 sticks, and these are $400 ish for 2 sticks. And then like if you would go to CL 16,
This is
it's
your
like
champion.
half that.
You know what
It's
I look
much
like?
cheaper.
Come find me.
That's about right, Peter. Yeah, that is Lepe's plan. I kind of like the light back there. You have that one and like the one on the side. It kind of looks smoothie, I think. Damn fluff. Yeah, I gotta set up the coder for the Trident Z. I had those. I have a lot of those. My stream PC has 64 gigabytes of those right now because I have nothing else to do with them.
Let's do this. Target landed near me. Wrong choice.
Yeah, but that was apparently a very big deal. I didn't know that.
I'm taking shots.
What am I gonna do? It's his friend. No, you can tell. It's very laggy. I'm gonna go give consent that they go search. In worst case, if it is on my end, then I'll find it. Oh, it's 146. Ping plotter? Oh, okay. I need to do that now.
Listen and fight.
What's up, Marcus? Can I game on a stream PC? No, I cannot game on a I could game on a stream PC. I won't do it. It is not the play. I'm downloading something called Ping Plotter so they can like figure it out. The guys who live there just didn't care about it. I read out they were the ones who broke it. Will my CPU support DDR? I have a 5950X.
I just do the job.
So I think so. My room is really warm. I gotta figure that out. It's warm because I have heat coming here and then I have a window there. Yeah, it's a bit weird. What shows your stuff first time finding live? Someone. Yeah, I'm not like a main streamer. I know there's like a lot of ways. So I'm waiting for 2GB. He'll be here. There's a lot of ways, I guess, to make content. I'm never really... I used to stream all the time. Used to stream for like 14, 16 hours a day, but it was very unappreciated work and just like... I wasn't... I don't know. The only benefit I got was I had a high rank. I think it peaked at like number 4 Predator. Would have been number 1 if I kept going. But I got no fucking recognition for it, so I stopped. Maybe I should have kept going. I maybe got some recognition for being number 1, but nobody cared about being in the top 10 at all.
I'm taking shots. Phasing.
This here is anything.
I'm taking shots. Need to recharge my shields. Just a minute until the ring closes, huh? Good. It's not far.
Ping plotter? Yeah, that's a hack. No, it's something. I hope I don't run into issues with it. That's something the ISP asked me to download because they wanted to analyze what's happening with the packets or something. Figure out. It literally will monitor my internet activity for 24 hours or something. So, no sus websites for me.
Throwing Arc Star. 30 seconds until close. Getting shot at.
Did I just get sniped from the back? I didn't hear him. That's crazy. Top 4, nobody cared. Yeah. The problem was I was top 4, but I was a nobody. I think if I were top 4 today, I think people would care because they know who I am. But like, you'd already need to be famous to a certain degree to care. I'm just dead. It's a full stack of fucking Pepegas, isn't it? Rollers as well. Yeah. Nice. Smurfs on roller. You'd love to see it. Did I not? Hold on. Ping plotter. I can't find it. I literally oh, here we go. It's just slow. Merciless?
My name is Ray.
Merciless is objectively a better skin. Is this doing it now? How did I start it? Didn't... Oh, I have a thing to explain how to do it. Yeah, how to install it. Got it.
This is your champion.
Then we need to press start. Alright, I can do it.
And you'll be gone.
There you go. If I start lagging or I get like banned or something, you know why. That's not my fault. Will Masaki be on top next season? Big on the net. I don't know about on top, but I think theoretically that the meta could be more mouse and keyboard. I made a tweet about it. That's genuinely the opinion I have, the read I have on the situation. But I think people... That is under the assumption that mouse and keyboard is better on shotgun fights, which I still don't fully believe.
Need to recharge my shields.
Something people say, but I don't think it means anything. How did that... That was so laggy. They have to fix my internet, man. It didn't pick up the armor and I died like in fucking Narnia behind that wall. That's crazy. Oh man, if we don't qualify to PLQs because I underperform because of my internet, I'm gonna be so pissed. I'm gonna be so pissed. MEQ will never be on top after roller race to cover. No, you're screwed. If you play mouse and keyboard in Apex, it's just a matter of like until you give in and switch to superior input. Alright, let me set up the bot now, speaking of which.
Follow me if you want to win.
What am I doing? No, that's not the one. Here. You asked me and I forgot to answer. Do I teach people in 1v1 sessions? No. I used to do coaching, but I never believed in like 1v1 sessions or playing with the whatever. I think VOD review is like explaining drills, and VOD reviewing is the most efficient way to learn. So I did do that. But I kind of, I don't know, I was always so worried about people not getting their money back, so I stopped doing it. And I did an amazing job every time. It drove me to do a great job. But I had, but I charged $10 and it wasn't worth the anxiety. It wasn't even worth the time, honestly. $10 for an hour.
Here goes nothing.
I've said it before, if I get into like personalized coaching again, it would be very expensive. And I mean, I'm not saying I'm a bad coach or anything, but like you would not be paying for the coaching primarily. Like You'll be paying basically like, I guess what my worth is for an hour of my time. Plus maybe a little extra expertise. Damn it.
Good. I'm inside the next ring.
I love this spot. 120, 350. Yeah, like it'll be very expensive. It'll be up there. Like I wouldn't even think about it if it was less than 100. And like the thing is, it's a pretty ridiculous rate, but I think some people would probably pay it. They would get their value for it, and I wouldn't be overbooked. Like I remember, like I literally remember when people wanted to get coaching, and I told them like, most people don't need my coaching. Like you don't need me to do it. You can get a Fiverr coach, and they'll tell you the exact same things. Because in 1 hour, like the first hour I coach someone, it'll be like, all right, do these drills, or your settings are wrong. Here's some simple things you can work on that, and that's it. Goodbye. $100, $200, whatever much, right? Like I don't think people need me to do that. It could be anyone.
Broken enemy shield.
Also, I approached the game from a macro sense. I remember that from my reviews.
Got the whole squad.
So my solution to a lot of issues was always just fix your macro. That's just because that's how I think. I think micro is kind of like the conscious thing.
Yeah, I'm inside the next ring.
Yeah, probably. It's exactly like people would just pay for my time. Like I'd be like an escort. Dude, I literally if I was hurting for money, I could probably just do that. I'll be like, you have me for an hour, do whatever you want. Internet escort, egirl.g. Is that website still up? I remember seeing that. I think it was the funniest shit ever. So there used to be this website, there's two of them. One was called like egirl.gg, and you hire an internet escort to play video games with you. It's fucking crazy. It's the funniest shit ever. And I'll say this now because I had it as a video idea and I never did it because I didn't have like the budget, and I was like, it's not worth it. It's funny for the memes, but it's not actually worth it. I literally wanted to go on this egirl.gg, and I wanted to hire 2 e-girls, and we play in the ALGS. That'd be fucking funny. That would be so funny. Like as a video concept. The problem is we would do terribly. We wouldn't get anywhere. But like as a video concept, I was like, that'd be fucking hilarious. It's up? Oh, what's up? Oh, the website, yeah. They literally have a thing that like a voice line, where they could pre-record a quip or something. And I remember one was like, "I'll be your." It's a PG stream, man. It's not a PG stream, but she said some fucking gnarly shit in that voice, like a 5-second voice clip. And I was just looking for someone to play the game with. She dropped some pretty... I don't know, man. I don't know. You gotta coach him, would be epic. There's a lot of content potential there. For sure. I wouldn't get banned. I don't know, I don't feel comfortable saying it. It's like really... bullet sponge waifus. Honestly, I'll just coach him and might actually do better than the time I was on Maestro. Dude, everyone in these lobbies lately like got the fucking crouch spam. Do people even play Apex casually, or all of them just tryharding? Like all 3 of them, and he's on roller too. Are all of them roller? Let me see, I can see the last one. Nice. I love Apex Legends, man. You're telling me I'm no-filling and I get put up against a tripper roller stack that are tryharding, playing angles, and fucking crouch spamming. And I'm just trying to talk about egirl.gg, man. 5 minutes? Is that too long? Let's make it like 15 minutes. There, added a timer. And I'm gonna do the command. A custom. I probably shouldn't play Wraith here.
If your eyes are open.
Okay, I got the bot set up though, finally. That took like so long.
Introducing your champion.
Probably better than Face in an Aegis team. Oh yeah. No, so if you guys don't know this, I used to be on Team Maestro. You might know Maestro, you might not. But like back in season, like super early, preseason. I had my own team I was competing already. But I had a guy who I was talking with like loosely. He was like, I want to quit Apex. And they're like, oh, but we need a new player. So he was like, oh yeah, this Ottr guy's pretty solid. So I got poached into Maestro, or they asked if I wanted to join them, and there was this LAN coming up, the preseason invitational. And they were like sending out invites, like 20 invites a week to all the top comp teams. And I was like, I want to make sure I get in. So like I was with my teammates, and I was like, we gotta wait for the new season. Oh, sorry, we gotta wait for EA to send us the invite. So I can... Oh, he's lagging too, man. Actually, I'm the one lagging, but... But yeah, so I was like just waiting for that call to come, and it never came. Like week 1, nothing. Week 2, nothing. Week 3, nothing. And like time just kept going on. And you know, I was like, oh shit, we might not actually get invited to this thing. And I really wanted to play, right? So I literally, I ended up actually taking the offer to join Maestro. So I was able to play. Then my team at the time ended up getting invited in the last day. I think they flew there on their like own dime or something, like it's crazy. But I had taken the Maestro, I was smoking the Maestro pack. They had me on a 1-month bootcamp. And one problem with Maestro is, I was with, if anyone plays Quake, you're gonna know who these guys are. Maestro at the time was, it was Hell, and it was Garpy. 2 legends in Quake. 2 fucking, like, Quake boomer legends, like fucking 100 years old. You know, like mid-30s. But they barely played Apex. They were not good at Apex at all. They were well connected, they were in all the right things and whatever as Maestro. So they got invited to all the things, but they barely played it at all. They had very little knowledge. So I had to constantly shot call them. Is he roller? He's on roller. He's also on roller. Dude, like, dude, chat, have you seen a mouse and keyboard player at all today? How much have we played? An hour. I have not seen a single mouse and keyboard player yet. That's crazy. Anyways. But they were very old. And they didn't play Apex. So I had to call everything. And that was very tiring as someone who wasn't like the best caller. Actually burned me out on shot calling too for a while. Like they were beamers, but they had like no brain, no game sense. So I had to tell them to do everything. That was crazy. New season looks great, man. It looks absolutely awesome. I like it.
Introducing your champion.
Sometimes luck is involved, but this time it was skill. Sometimes luck is involved, but this time it was skill.
You have to, chat, you guys have to know, like, how SBMM works. These are not bad players. Right? Like, they're good. In the eyes of the matchmaker, I'm at equal level as these teams.
Let's do this.
And that's why he's putting me against them. I made a whole video on that. Actually, there's another video on the way that simplified it to make it a little bit more understandable. I thought it was such a good blog post too. That it's based on. Bro. Damn it.
Killed an enemy. Squad down.
Did he nade?
Yeah, I'm inside the next ring.
So someone else.
Catching myself up.
How drastic? Tween, you know the patch notes are out, right? I literally made a video with the patch notes.
Catching myself
They're
up.
very big. It's a very big meta change. They basically gutted Scan Legends. Seer might still be meta. But we don't know yet, like how it will shape out. I don't think he will be. But I also said that Horizon wouldn't be meta, like when she got the nerf to her ultimate and she remained meta. But I think she was more meta afterwards, because people realized how good she was. I'm just probably just Sigma super glides at the same time. Can you get up on this? Audio? Anything? No? There's a full team being pre-made? Oh, look, it's a keyboard player. It's one.
Target here.
There's two. Let's go. Let's fucking go, chat. Let's free mouse and keyboard players. This is basically dead at this point. I'm 26, chat. You might not know that. You might not even be able to tell because I have a pretty young face, but I'm 26. I'm also a fucking boomer.
I'm not afraid. I'll never be.
I changed how you Facebook does the comments. I'm not happy with that.
Introducing your champion.
You kicked my cousin's a Gothenburg? Damn it. Yeah, Tween, I don't. That's weird.
Combat gets me.
My video's doing decent. It's not like my best video, but so I would see it. So happy to let me like playtest and try it out and get a feel for it. It sucks though. I don't know if you guys noticed. I accidentally posted one thing too early, which was like all the changes video, because it was very strangely like it was a big misunderstanding with how the embargo looked, and me and a few creators we completely misunderstood the embargo. And we accidentally like leaked so much. Like it was crazy. Dude, it was the last day of the ALGS. We were in London right for the ALGS, and I was like, okay, last day we'll hang around, we'll have some fun, explore the city, we'll have some nice food, whatever, right? And I couldn't do it. I couldn't enjoy the city because my I was shitting bricks over breaking the embargo. I had to get home and fix it. And now all the news are out. But I'm super happy they invited me. I hope I'll still get to play in the next one or like partake in the next like developer streams and that events. Because I had like my what's that? Like I think we got like a 1,000 subs a day since we released that video. That's crazy. And normally I get like 200 or 300 a day. 1,000. That guy's not even on my friend list. How do we get there? Is he? No. What sun settings do I use? I don't even know. Will I do tournament codes anytime soon? Sometimes we do like custom events, or not events, sometimes we do like fun things like we did the manhunt and whatnot, but I don't like the idea of like doing full tournaments. That being said, I am working on something, so I might be able to host something for you guys.
The wind is out there looking for you. We'll find you if you let it.
Jim Miles made a video talking about my TikTok, did he? I think he did.
If you've been watching Apex News in the last...
Can I just... Wait, I gotta see this. Did he actually? Hold on. I gotta fix the crop on my camera, by the way. Can I just do that also? It bothers me. It's Alt. Here we go. Let's do it like that. Okay. Okay.
Last week, you know things are looking good. And rightfully so.
Don't care.
Of making this video.
Don't care.
The end of January. How...
What I came for.
Streamer building.
Hey! My man!
Edge. What are you hiding, Apex? Now you can actually see the current map and this new map from the blog post side by side. It's kind of hard to tell because on one end with the current map, we have the full...
What do you guys think? Is it deleted or not? I don't know. I saw it. I was like, But, yeah, streamer building might be getting removed. I don't know, what do you guys think? Will Revenant receive a buff for your work? No.
I know what you're looking for. I'm in.
So TGB is setting up his stream, PC right now. I think he managed to get a hold of one anyways. So if you guys don't know, TGB, my teammate on Playing for Content, we played together for, I don't even know, over a year. Like, we've been together for so long. Before we even started Playing for Content. Maybe 1.5, closing in on 2, maybe not. For so long. He has to move on with his life. It's not being a challenger circuit team, even though we're in the PLQs and whatever, like it's not proving profitable for him. He has to live his life. I'm 26. He's like 50 years old. I think he's like 27, like 28. Sorry, like he's getting there. So he decided he wanted to move on, right? And so this PLQ is his last dance. Then he's leaving. No matter how we do. If we get into Pro League, he said he might try to make something happen, but like it didn't seem likely, and because of everything, like he hasn't, especially leading up into the PLQs, he hasn't been able to make scrims and whatever. Like he misses a few scrims a day whenever he did scrim because of his, like he has to work and whatever, so not looking good. So that's TGB's last stance. If you guys enjoyed the TGB content, hope you guys will be there to watch the stream tomorrow when we do play in the tournament. Cheer us on, cheer my man TGB on, so he gets a legacy at the very least. I'll have 2 cells, otherwise I would have charged. One thing I don't like with date night is like I wanted to play duos. This guy is lost. Sad, very sad.
I'm the new kill leader. That's fine.
it sucks too, he said, because TGB is like... Apex is looking very good in the next season, so he's pretty sad about it, pretty bummed about.
Getting shot at. Phasing.
Man, you guys say bot lobby, but kids are like holding hands right now. Double vantage. Literally doesn't let me move. Coming up with the pro strats. You're not a pro, you never will be. Like, running up, holding hands, a dude in the back. What do you mean these lobbies? What do you mean these lobbies? Yeah, the first team we fought were fucking brainlets. And then these guys come at me with fucking Navy SEAL Team 6 strategies. What do you mean? I haven't streamed on Twitch for months. Figures I do.
With the right moves, they take this win.
I had a conversation with
This is your champion.
I got to meet a lot of nice people at the LG's LAN, and I had a nice conversation with one of the developers. We were talking about matchmaking, a lot of it actually. It's really cool stuff. Really cool stuff. Really happy to have the chance to talk about it. He said he liked my video. I haven't posted a new video yet, but he said he liked the video I made talking about matchmaking, like the dissecting the blog post. He said I disagree with a few things. I didn't hit the nail on the head, obviously, but I don't know. I'm really grateful for that blog post, man. It's such a good post, but it's just very inaccessible to a lot of people because it's like super. It has some kind of foreign concepts. And you need to think like a certain way to really understand them. Oh, is it? I am just dead here, man. Bandwagon, man. We're gonna play with the team eventually, but we're running out of time, so maybe we won't do unranked, but I'm not changing the title.
I know what you're looking for. I'm in.
Get a musical feeling? Anything.
This is your champion.
We were gonna play, but I had to get my rank up. And now my and TGB got his new PC, so he's setting that up. Then once he's done, we'll play a bit, hopefully. Once it gets too late. PLQ starts early tomorrow. It starts 13 my time. I don't know if I'm gonna be playing or I'm not playing at 13. That's winner bracket. We're in loser bracket. I think we play at 4 or 5 my time. But I'm probably gonna be watching it. No, not in Legend. I think it's fine anyways. I feel like the last few Legends haven't been that super. Not a big fan. top 5 legends for solo, not Wraith. I don't even know what I'm playing. I guess because Horizon's getting nerfed, so there's no point in like playing her, I guess. But Horizon probably would be my pick for this season. Maybe I speak of Watson again, but it's Broken Moon. If it was any other map, maybe. Oh, maybe she's still viable, so I use it. Gonna be playing her in the PLQ. I think you we actually, I had a talk with the team yesterday, so we didn't have time to do, I don't know how much they were with the random mouth, but we don't have time to like have a full play session yesterday. There wasn't scrims or anything. I would love to scrim,
1 minute until
but we just sat down and talked about stuff like I said, you know, CGB's last dance, whenever he's talking about shit, and we came up with a strat I think will be very good. I might be wrong, we'll see tomorrow. But we have a pretty solid game plan for the PLQs. To qualify, we need like, I think we need like top 8. So we just need a good set of points, good consistent points. Yeah, I don't want to say too much, but we have a good idea on how to get there.
30 seconds until close.
I'm taking shots. Frag out.
Recharging my shields. Just 10 seconds.
I don't know if this is gonna make the live or not, but I know there was an accidental nerf to Horizon's ultimate as well. That might be a hidden change. We'll simply have to see when the patch hits. I have did that. These kids are so sad, man. Jesus. Cannot go anywhere without playing and holding hands. So sad. 30 more minutes of this map. Thoughts on Season 16 Mirage? Pretty good. I don't think it's meta. Well, that's actually a good example of something I said before. It doesn't have any team value. It has a lot more of it now with the buff. Do I think Apex is pay to win? I mean, no more pay to win than any other game. It doesn't have any. It does have some pay to win stuff in game, but like it's not that big of a deal. It is a Friday. It is a Friday, man. Oh, you get the real degens on Friday, every time. Old Bobby and Timmy, home from school or work or whatever, sitting there, all 3 of them sweating in one room. God, I miss it. I miss having lads like that. But like, fucking, it's crazy to me, dude. Like, weekends, you shouldn't play Apex on the weekends if you're a solo player. If you want to stay sane, it is so unenjoyable. My parents might divorce and I feel sad. I'm so my dad just drinks and screams at me. Oh, I'm serious. I'm sorry to hear that, man. Probably, if it's any consolation, my parents are divorced too. Things got better afterwards. Don't worry about it. It'll be fine. I'm hitting the super glides though with the wooting. I'm slowly getting used to the game again, the feel of the game. I know if I'm gone for like a day, it really impacts my aim or just everything, my ability to lock in. Oh no, they're holding hands.
minute until the ring closes. Good. It's right there.
You have never felt a woman's touch? What a name.
I'm near the ring. 45 seconds left.
I'm dead sliding like crazy, man. This lag is really fucking me up.
Fences. Is broken. My ring closes in 6 seconds. I think I just took out the whole squad.
Skypad.
Taking a moment. Bring my Phoenix kit. I took it inside the ring. Flame. That enemy shield is broken. Fini. Enemy shield is broken. Enemy shield.
I should have killed her. How did he not get hit by the fucking fence, though? What? Man, I should have won that. Isn't she? I think Horizon's just less accurate in her lift period. I don't think it's about the higher portion. It's that she's just not accurate. Parents. Yeah, it do be like that. I was with him, man. I gotta keep. That's why we're playing now, right? Just trying to get my shit back together. I need to. I'm gonna have to miss some shots if we're gonna make it. That's just how it works. But nobody has commented on it. But what do you guys think about the new camera angle? I actually like it. The only thing is I wish it was like a little bit wider. Because right now, like my hand, I have to go back here to really show, like, to stretch my hands out. So if it was a little bit wider, that'd be cool. I can't really have it small, farther back because then the monitor will be in the way. It's about as good as it gets. Maybe a little bit lower, but that's about it. I think it looks very professional. I really like it. Again, it's the exact same camera, exact same light. It's just new room. Figured I'd try a new angle, change things up. I don't even know if you can probably notice a bit of an echo to my voice as well. That's because I don't have my wall panel set up. I don't think I'll be able to do that this weekend either, unless I go into town today or tomorrow. Probably not. The hamster meat. It looks more clear. It's crazy. I don't know what it is. I think the camera just didn't do a good job locking on. In the previous angle. It's like right on top of the monitor. I always like the side more, but I was like, you know what, let's try it. See what happens. Dude, the lighting is very good. I don't think we're gonna keep it. I wasn't planning on having it like that, but it looks really good with the little light on the side. A little cozy. Quick and minimal. It's more of a reverb than an echo, I guess. But we will fix it. We had this issue with my old place as well. It's because I have nothing in there.
Just topping off my shields. The next ring. Taking a minute to heal up.
A hand cam is more handsome.
I only have a minute left.
I think, I don't know, not really. I did hand cam for a while. I used to have both cams, but I kind of changed my mind.
Rings far, and I only have 45 seconds.
Oh my god. Look at that double swing. That is just fucking pathetic. And a double roller, man. You guys... What are you doing? Like... So fucking pathetic, man. Jesus. Thank you, Redman. Appreciate it, man. Yeah, transition is mostly fine. Just some internet issues. You can tell the game's a bit slower than usual. Which we are working on. Hopefully we fix it. Man, I feel like my streams always turns out to me complaining about the same thing, but it's man, it's so annoying. A good reason.
They'll go where I tell them to go.
I have to open my window more, I think. Just keep it like perma open. But I'm on the first floor. So like there's privacy concerns, and then like I don't mind people looking in too much. I just don't like they can see valuable stuff here. Might break in.
This is your champion.
Just want to give a shout out to all my
Hate the
fans
game, not
watching.
the players.
I love you guys. I love you.
I mean, dude, at the end of the day, I'll say this, chat. I've posted a lot of takes on Twitter, right? I think logically, right? And I have my opinions, and I will be loud about my opinions, even if people disagree. That's just who I am. That's why you guys watch me. I haven't even known it. There, like, but like, I'll tell you this: no matter what you think about Roller, like, I understand they're probably not gonna change it, right? I am fully aware it's probably not gonna change. I just want people to be aware. I think that's like the goal I want. Because the thing that really started getting me really like active talking about this stuff is like everyone denies that it's like any type of advantage. Super emotional arguing, and it's just fucking so annoying to be like on the other side of. Like just the delusion. Like if someone says like I play Roller because it's like good. I enjoy being on Roller. I like aim assisting people. I'm like, alright, fair play. But like when people most people just go like, no, Roller isn't OP. You have your whole arm. I don't know how to argue. I'm 5 years old. Right? Like that's it. The best. It's also funny because I think they limit themselves. The best Roller players in the world. They're like, yeah. It's pretty strong. So that means like, you know. Alright, Ottr. Put a roller to that. That should have hit, I don't know how it didn't. I didn't notice I switched to this. Wait, he got in? I just keep shooting. And there's his friends. I got like 800 damage there. The problem is people try to mouse the and get demolished by casuals and rollers. That is that is. And I mean, you can go in circles talking about it. I just give my take. That's it. Like I saw a fundamental error with Roller 3 years ago when I was told it was a thing.
keep my squad
like when someone told me, oh, there's aim assist. Like nobody played Roller back then, but I remember thinking like that's not okay. Like, because I was thinking like in a sense of competition, you're telling me there's aim assistance. It's in the word. I didn't know how strong it was. I didn't know anything about it. It's fundamentally to have some type of assistant, something helping you aim, because you choose a supposedly worse input.
Introducing your champion.
It's like it just doesn't sit right with me. Automation doesn't sit right with me. That sounds bad. Thank you, Andes. How's in the room? I like it. It's a bit smaller. It gets a bit warm because my PC's on that side. I might end up actually moving the PC table to that side just to manage heat a little bit better, because then I can open the windows and just air out straight out of the room. I don't know yet. I don't know yet. Why didn't I play LGS to make things fair for the other teams? If I was there, man, I mean, literally, to be in the ALGS and on the LAN, you had to be top. I'm gonna get the number wrong. Like I think for EU, you'd have to be the top 8 team in like in Europe in Pro League. We haven't played in Pro League. We never had a chance to play in Pro League. Both TGB and I didn't have a team when you could qualify into it, like over a year ago. And switch to controllers have to find something else to whine about. So like this is the example of like a very emotional argument. Oh, you switch to controller and then it immediately throws an insult. That's because he doesn't think in logic. It's all emotion. He's probably fucking crying right now. Fucking tears streaming out of his eyes. How dare you say that about my favorite piece of plastic? My whole identity is about the roller. I'm aware me saying this and insulting him is also not a valid way to argue, but there's no point in arguing with him because he literally has sub fucking 100 IQ, right? Like fucking just cannot think. There's no thoughts in his head. 60% of it is automated.
Wow, okay, I gotta go.
Isn't TSML roller now? No. I think Reps is most keyboard. What a surprise. What insult? Oh no, he's pretending I didn't say anything. Okay, dude. Yeah, Reps is mouse and keyboard. I don't think you can have triple roller. There are triple roller teams, but there is normally one like the IGL on a mouse and keyboard. There's very few, but that could be because it's better to scout, look around and stuff when you're mouse and keyboard. But it could also be that all the smart players are on mouse and keyboard, and it could also be that all the experienced players are on mouse and keyboard. Because a few years ago, nobody plays controller. Now it's like almost 50%. It's getting there. There's more and more rollers in competitive. But all the like super old IGLs, someone playing mouse and keyboard for 10 years and other competitive shooters, so they're gonna keep doing that.
This is your
So like I don't know how much the input matters there, or I shouldn't say matters, but plays a role in that building a roster. It's not even about movement. It's just like I think looking around, you just I think you have better awareness with mouse and keyboard, in general. And that's why something called, I don't know if you guys have heard the term you probably have, is an actual thing, a roller brain. I don't know why, but roller players tend to be tunnel visioned and do dumber calls. I've seen pretty smart ones. I'm not saying this is everyone, but I've seen a lot of them. And I think that it might be because as an input, you are very you basically have horse blinders on when trying to look around. But like if you can just set your sights on the right thing, you know, you'll beam. Yeah, Reps use Seer exactly, and I think it's kind of awkward to use Seer on roller. So like that's a factor. Up. I'm gonna try something really stupid. Oh, they just went around. Well, that doesn't work then. I play roll, I'm not dumb, so. Can confirm my friend on the roller is smooth brain. It's not, like I said, it's not 100% everyone, but it's an actual concept. I remember when Hal started playing a roller, that was also like, he was starting to do roller brain things. It's just a thing. I don't know. I didn't make it up, right? Like, it's an actual thing.
Grenade coming in.
Escape hat.
I'm in trouble.
Can I? Can't. It's fucking glued on me.
Should be as sharp as your blade. It's clear you lack both.
A smart roleplay would be like a nightmare. Yeah. This guy literally didn't miss me. I just want to see something. I died. High ping. Now I can play roller like ecstasy. Yeah. Please provide example of roller brain moves. It's not something I clipped. Let me literally wait. Let me. Apex roller brain. Let's just Google it. Okay, here's literally one. This was a while ago. Let me see this. Let me see this. So this was like a while ago. I literally just Googled Apex roller brain. Hal catches a case of roller brain. Let me see what's that about. What that is about.
Armor? I mean...
Definitely check the outside one. There could be one on the outside. There you go.
Hold on, bro. There is so many bags and I'm on controller. My brain is exploding. How the fuck do I have a 2x4? We need to get... Yeah.
Checking your back is a whole effort? Yeah. So that's like... I don't know. It's just better examples that I wouldn't be able to tell you because I don't keep track of it. I just know it's a thing. Like, I don't have a list of... Oh, roller brain. It's not a montage I pull up every day when I laugh at people playing a different input. 2.7 at 400, Jesus. My friend is recently playing on controller, wants instantly getting like 16 kills in pubs. My friend always on him. Why? And he has to say it's OP. No. I just think, like, I feel like at the end of the day, just if people own up to it, I don't have much of an issue about it. It's just a lot of the copium and the lies and the like delusion and like the self-gaslighting people do. And then in the same breath, they shit on mouse and keyboard. Like, it's crazy. I think I answered that literally by the time you asked, Peter. So let me know if you still need to know. It's 2.7 at 400. I should play roller? No, I don't want to. I just don't want to. I need I have water there. I need to probably fill that one. I'm getting a bit thirsty. It's really warm. I had a guy, we were talking about him on Discord, I had a guy who said he used to play Comp Halo. I don't think he's in there right now. He was talking about it. I was making a video. Curious to see what he has to say. As a former competitive Halo player. Yeah, for sure, but that sounds about right. We literally play a different game. I did not think we would repeat that.
Recharging my shields. And fencing. I took out an enemy. Unnecessary evil.
Mozzie Keeper plays abuse movement. I didn't hear him. Or his friend.
I'm awfully sorry.
No audio.
Just what exactly was your name again?
Oh, it's Mozzie Keeper. Nice. Never mind. I take it back. Top movement versus top aimer in this video. Like a react video? That's not a bad idea. I think we're talking about stuff like that. But I don't know I don't know what it would consist of. Didn't they do like a... What's like a solo to bronze... Sorry. Bronze to master challenge, I think. One aimer and one movement captain. It was like Hollow versus... Tree... don't remember who. Thank you, Peter. I wouldn't say that. I think abusing movement is a pretty... It's pretty tricky wording there. You know, it doesn't really do anything for you most of the time. It looks flashy. Like, most people do movement, it just gets them killed. I'm trash on the keyboard, but I'm playing controller since I was a child, so I do.
Let's get to work.
I hate the sluggish feeling. Like, the thing is with roller, it's like you have control of what you're doing. Or you have less control, and it's hard to move around, and those are all annoying things. But if you can get close enough, you can actually just be more range as well if you really know what you're doing. But if you get close enough, like, you kind of just win. Like, roller is all about you close the gap, you walk up and you aim assist them to death. That's it. And you have a 0 millisecond reaction time on counter strafes. Your thing slows down. Really, all I have to do is get it close enough for the aim assist to kick in. Adjust for recoil, which you don't even need to do thanks to recoil smoothing, which is something in the game, so you don't even have recoil. And then you shoot someone. You get close enough and shoot them, and you just kill them. And they can't fight back. You don't even need to move yourself. Just move, or I guess just move your left stick to move around. And don't have dead zone on, and your aim assist will do the rest for you. Movement is easy to counter, yeah. Aim trumps, I literally tweeted that. Aim counters movement. Like, it doesn't matter how much movement you have. If someone can aim, they'll kill you. It literally doesn't matter. I was actually working on a video that I didn't end up posting. Because I don't run into, like, them and movement people in EU. But I was, like, killing movement gods or something. Aim versus movement. No audio. Thanks, Respawn. He was right next to me the whole time. Waldron made a full clip, aim assist 100x already. Yeah, every time. I guess that's what people complain about movement, like rollers, because like you say, yeah, if you can do some flashy movement and it breaks the so-called bubble of aim assist, then it makes sense that you it makes sense that why they hate it so much. Well, that's the only way. Aim assist negate. I've said it a lot, Brett. That is a take I've reinforced, but I might be wrong on that, honestly. It does negate flinch, but it does have some other effects. Out of aim assist, like, doesn't work as good or something doing it. Well, I can't tell you that, Victor. Try East server, that's roller. I'm on NA. That was sound processor like Dolby? Not anymore. At least have something on if you can turn it off. I have a amp, so. Wii steering wheel. When they're playing ranked, I'm still waiting for TGB. He's sitting at his PC right now. I'm just playing in the meantime. I don't like ranked that much, so if I'm just playing solo queue, I just play like pubs and chill and vibe, practice movement, flame full free stacks holding hands. At least I don't lose anything valuable here. I have a thing, chat. I would say a take, right? Can I look in Discord? Yeah, that's a question. What, in my Discord? I already DM it. Yeah, for sure, Bert. I wanted to do a take. So I saw some people have been talking about, like, okay, so mouse and keyboard. I think that...
I'm already in the ring. What a relief.
I think that if you're a top... Let me finish this thought, chat. It's gonna sound a bit weird. And I had the thought made more sense in my head. It's a bit less now. But if you're like a top... like... 0.01% mouse and keyboard player. Good movement, great aim, all the bitches. Like, fucking you spend 2 hours every day doing Kovacs and whatever. And you have like just clean, organic, raw aim with great application. You have the recoil control and everything. Like, just solid fucking aimer. Right? You can either beat or hold up to the candle. Hold up the candle of a roller, assuming you never make any mistakes. That's 10,000 hours of practice, maybe more, to get to that point. But you can get identical beams on roller by plugging it in and playing. And like you can approach that from two angles. One is, okay, mouse and keyboard can hold a candle to controller. We see it in Pro League, sort of. I mean, there was a lot we could dispute that, but you do see there is like they still don't. It's not like you just win from plugging a roller in, but it's like. I was trying to say this like in the right way, so it's fucking. But you need to put those 10,000 hours in, and you'll still lose. I kind of gave it away. I fucked up the delivery there because I kind of gave away the point when I introduced it. Mouse and keyboard is identical. Like a good roller player is identical, like with like a few hundred hours, maybe 1,000 hours. To get to that point as a mouse and keyboard, you need to have been honing your craft for like 10,000 hours, right? It is so much more work. You should be rewarded for it. And then somebody plugs in, like little Timmy buys a roller off fucking eBay or GameStop or something, and he has the identical beams. Probably better. And that's like, there's a fundamental problem there. It shouldn't be identical. When you see what it used to be, if you see a beam, if you see a one clip, people are like, holy shit, a one clip, that's so impressive. But because of the, like, rollers have diluted it, so if someone sees a beam, they have to check the input first, or they just don't care. It's crazy to me. I remember, like, my aim is a bit off right now, and it's normally like a little bit off because I haven't been honing it as much as I used to. I used to be like really dedicated about that stuff when I came out of Overwatch. But I have good aim. I'm considered like a very good aimer, I'd say, by many standards. But my, but it's funny because, especially when I was on Facebook, so it was like a year ago, I got a lot of comments from casuals being like, "Oh, your aim is bad. Your mid range is bad." Yeah, well, I'm doing all, you know, I don't have aim assist. Obviously, I'm gonna be missing. What do you want from me? But people have these unrealistic expectations because of aim assist. Like, people expect if you can't shoot and hit 200 in one clip, you're bad. That's crazy. That's a very... That's your fault for learning aim and kid not playing roller? Oh, and me? Used to be a clip, nice as an input, yeah. I don't want to pick up like roller, man. I don't. It's like it doesn't interest me. Like the idea of automation isn't fun to me. I think it's a big problem. I don't think it's like, I think it's something we need to be aware of and not put the blinders on and pretend it doesn't exist. Like, people need to like be aware of it and speak up. They do speak out about it, but it's not, it's falling on deaf ears.
We are not alone. Look over here. Tossing a grenade.
Let's see what we can do here.
Throwing an axe.
This is not the best way to approach this fight, but... Average Mirage player. Come on, where are you?
I'm in trouble.
You need to try it before I have tried it. I could pull off beams on roller in like an hour that it took me tens of thousands and thousands of hours to master. I have tried roller. I can with certainly say that. Certainty even. You think roller players think everyone's on mouse and keyboard is like fade? You're actually not wrong, it's so funny. Oh, fuck me, man.
I think I just took out the whole squad.
Stuck with them. Got some Savannah. Roller is for living room TV. Roller for gaming. Yeah, roller for gaming. Keyboards for typing, bro. The dude, bro, take. I love it. Funny. It's funny. I like it. I bet Titanfall 2 a North Star? Yeah. Yeah, well, Titanfall 2 has faster TTK, right? I'm pretty sure. So these on Club, you got like one shot by everything. But I guess people move around so fast, so. I saw that, Tez. I saw that. Very strange. I think the decision came from higher ups, like completely blindsided them. I don't know. The whole Apex mobile situation is super strange. I'm not like super. We're actually working on something about that. Wait, hold on.
Round 2. Beginning ring countdown.
The ring is far. I must begin to walk soon.
Of course, he's MK player. The guy's audio skilled. Yeah.
They're sending a replicator down if you need one.
Yeah, no, Jen. I think. Okay, so I'm gonna say this. I know it's like something people hate hearing, but I've seen the take a lot, and I want to agree with it. And I very much I've seen the take a lot. That's why like it has more credibility because obviously I have my bias. People say that Roller is like bad, or whatever. It's not good to watch. It's very boring. It all looks the same. It's just a dude who walks up one clips, static movement, zero flashiness, zero stakes. You know it's gonna one clip him. It's not very fun. It's not very fun.
Attention. There is a new
Like, these guys heard me? That's crazy. Damn. Fucking triple peek me. I mean, they didn't because the other guy was dead. I'm getting better at movement. I've noticed. Thank you, Savannah.
Enemy here.
I don't know. I don't know what's happening, but I'm getting better with it. It's a full stack. Ecstasy is obviously in a league of his own, but you have to keep in mind he's doing things that aren't legal in LGS. It is not legal. You're not allowed to use macros in ALGS. What's up, Savannah? Yeah, I mean, like, I'm just saying, I'm not trying to throw shade on other streamers or anything. That's the last thing I want to do. You guys have to understand, at the end of the day, I do not, under any circumstances, like, I don't talk shit about Roller to talk shit about the person who uses it. I need to have this. You just put this out there, chat. I think that's why some people watching who plays on Roller might disagree with my takes. You guys still watch because you understand it's nothing personal. I don't see someone playing on Roller, and then, like, I don't go to a LAN and see a dude on Roller and I get disgusted and spit on him, right? Like, I just don't. I think it's heading in a bad direction. I actually had. Okay, I don't want to like. I had a fortunate. I was so fortunate. So I had an opportunity to talk to Nicewig, actually, funnily enough, at the LGS, and I just shook his head. I was like, "Hey, you got me blocked." It was like, "Yeah, I do," and you know why? And he was talking about the Roller thing, because when he started, he said that when he started, like, he started coming out, like, becoming like a big shot, like many years ago. There was like Nicewig and another dude, I think Sniped on were like the only Roller players, and he took offense to that. But like, I explained to him a little bit how it was. I was like, I get it. He disagreed, I'm sure, but he at least heard me out. And I'm nothing against Nicewig, man. I have so much respect for that guy. His journey is fucking inspirational as a content creator, man. And he's a super solid dude, great caster, great dude, everything. But he plays on Roller, which needs a change, you know? I don't know why I even mentioned that we met. I was just fucking happy about it. So we understood each other. Or got a second to talk. I missed it. Dude, everyone is just literally these guys are full stack, or at least double stack. Fucking do movement. I spit on them and I like it. I was gonna say something like that, unless they pay me or something, but oh, this guy's the solo. All right. Yeah, no, like the thing, what makes Ecstasy fun to watch too is he does it despite being a roller, so he kind of like breaks the expectations of what a roller can do, which is interesting. It's very interesting to see. Moose, I haven't watched Moose. You say he plays with aim assist off? Dude, I've said this before, no shade to Moose. I don't know if he plays with aim assist off or whatever. But whenever people tell me that, I always think you're stupid. I'm sorry. Like, the only thing that makes roller good is aim assist.
How about no power?
And if you turn it off, and you regularly play with it off, you are huffing some fucking copium. Like, I don't know what to say. It's like, the only reason you should be playing it. And if you don't use it, go play mouse and keyboard or something. Like, you're just making it harder for yourself. I saw someone tag me on my Discord. I did see it. It was you, Clixer, right?
I didn't get here alone. I defeated a lot of people to get here.
Oh, you're dead serious. You know, I don't talk to Respawn. I can't tell them to do things. I don't know where people get that from. I'm not that big. Even if I were, I don't think my input would matter. I don't have a main combi. No, Ecstasy would not be allowed to do it in comp. He would not. It's like 90% scripts at this point. I actually don't know. I know he does tap strafe scripts or macro CFGs. I don't know if he does anything else. So I shouldn't say that. Maybe it doesn't. Maybe that's like manual super glides. I've been told it's easier on roller to super glide, but I don't know. But I don't know. I just wanted to share the nice week story. I think I just wanted to find a way to like sneak it in. I was so happy that that he understood. It's had me blocked for like years, man. That was so sad. I saw it, and I never knew what I did wrong. And he like kind of messed with my head a bit. I was like, it's just fucking grand conspiracy or something. If you don't offer by pisses a mess, oh, it's all natural aim. It's all natural aim. It's my main. I have been playing a lot of Watson, but again, I don't have a main. I wasn't like the type of dude who had a main in Overwatch either. I did play as an off tank, so I did play a lot of D.Va, Zarya, whatever, but I wasn't maining them. I think the idea of maining is a kind of, it's dangerous. It's a dangerous way to think. You get stuck in a box. It's good to have the, and also because you don't, if you main someone, you can't know how to play the game to its fullest if you don't understand how the legends work. And you can't get that same level of understanding unless you know how to play them. What's up with my, why was that like that? I'm just gonna chill a bit. There's a stack, I think. That guy is on roller or cheating or both. I'm gonna watch this guy. I'm gonna watch this guy, chat. There's no way.
I can't believe I'm standing still. You're lucky I like you.
Oh, we said we knew that 80% of these were. I would not know. I feel like every time there's a stat, like about cheaters, it's always PlayStation 4. I don't know, or PlayStation. I feel like there's something about cheating and being on PlayStation. Saying you main someone means you're bad at the game. Yeah, I think Apex like isn't super legend specific. I think League is like more restrictive to be a main than Apex, because Apex there's not like the legends aren't too enabled by the abilities. Normally it's like it's a addition to the legend more so, or the playstyle, rather than fundamentally being a different way to play. Yeah, I recruit a few full game of the Haxer PC. They're cheating in other ways. There's DDoS, Arena using with the whatever, like all the things. It's always been PlayStation. I remember I've seen so many things. Whenever they ban people for like bug abuse and stuff, it's always with ddos. It's always PlayStation. Really weird. It's like disproportionately PlayStation. I remember there was like some bug abuse. It was like 3,000 PlayStation, like a few hundred on Xbox, and like 10 on Switch or something. 10 on PC. It's a strike packs. That's a good point. Hey, this guy might just be a fucking aim guts. Fucking shadowed me though. Let's watch more. Fucking Mirage Andy. It's very fast sensitivity though, you can tell. It's very fast. It's like very flick based. I guess that's why he's on the wing now. I reacted to Lemix guy. Didn't do very well. I'm not gonna say who it was, but I actually reacted to a video recently and someone got like very upset about it. Which was a surprise to me. Cause I've never had anyone having... I've never had anyone have an issue with me reacting to a video. Not a single person. But this person did. I was like, wow, okay. So I took the video down. Crazy. It's one of the best legends to start the game while learning everything. Oh, whatever, let's move on. Seen enough. I just want to see more movement. It has like a very flicky playstyle. Very flicky. Wait, okay, I got it. I gotta do something. Oh, what's up, Matt? How you doing? By the way, guys, just a quick shout out. Have you guys checked out my subreddit r/Ottr? I really want to revive that Reddit. I want to have like a weekly recap, monthly maybe to start with. I tried pushing it all the time and we never get anywhere. I just want to like really revive the community because you guys are fucking awesome, and I'm like, there's so much potential, but I can't get you all to go to one place, and I feel like Ottr Den is the perfect one. What's a B place? Do I think the classes won't change the game? No. No.
My coil produces 1.2 million volts.
Do you know that... I could be wrong, man. I'm not a fucking... This is so many times I'm wrong in my predictions. But like, from my understanding of the game, like, you don't very often, like how, I don't know about you guys, but I very rarely am in a situation where one person runs away with 1 or 2 banners, or without even, right?
And I'll finish this.
It's very rare that you have a support player that runs away. Like a 1 in 100 type of deal. It doesn't happen a lot. I would get chased down or whatever. And I don't think you'll make... So, keeping that in mind, how it's super rare that one person gets away when the rest of his team dies. And maybe supports will start bailing more. But then you have to craft it, and I don't know. I think it's not something you play for. It's something you can do. You add it to your arsenal. Does that make sense? So instead of it adding to your... Instead of like fundamentally changing your playstyle, it's something you can add, like a layer that can improve it. I do, however, I think being on mouse and keyboard, you need to... Where did I say that? I do think you need to kind of plan your loadouts better. Oh, someone was here. Is he still here? He's right here. I think when you make a team comp, I mentioned this in my video too. When you make a team comp, I think you actually need to plan ahead. Like, there's an additional layer. Okay, survey, control, or whatever. But in most cases, these legends are like already fitting. I should have killed him, man. I was whiffing. I had to get the headies. I think Lifeline is being a mean run. I think it's left. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. How can you resurrect a teammate easier if they can't even get away to begin with? They don't have any escape abilities. The only way a support, like usually, yeah, the support should be the last one dying in a team, but it's very rare. That being said, are fortified legends losing fortified? No. So as I understand it, they didn't clarify that, but the way I understand it is, no passives are changing. Class is a whole new thing. So the only one that changes is Pathfinders. They change it because beacons don't exist anymore. So they change, or the way they work. And he can scan them as a skirmisher. So they made it so if you scan the care package as it comes in, it will give you the same benefits you would get from scanning a beacon. What do I think about Pathfinder buffs? I think they're cool. I don't think... I was actually talking with my team. We were strategizing for the new season and talking about the meta changes. I think
This is your champion.
Pathfinder can be meta.
Let us see.
I think the OOP change might put a dent in that, but I think if you play zone, Pathfinder might be good. Because you have super... like, depending on what where you drop. If you play a central position, maybe. Because your zipline is going to be really fast. It's very noticeable how fast it is to play Pathfinder. Here you travel faster. It's longer and you're faster. So I think like if you want to go early rotate, he's really good. He's not a controller though. He's a skirmisher. But it's still fine. I think the controller meta will change, or the way controller works will change how. This is for comp, not fucking pubs and shit, I guess. But I think it will change a little bit, or how people hit a double peek. Come on, guys. Ben, am I doing so? How do I keep putting them there? My muscle memory is off right now, man. My muscle memory is very off.
You know, people are an invasive
Of
species.
course.
Gotta call the herd.
But yeah, there's like in comp, I think getting early rotate with Pathfinder might be good. Specifically because of that. But we'll have to see how it turns out. I will say also something, guys. Did you... Okay. I want to say one more thing. Did you guys watch the ALGS? Yeah, I have a Discord. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. I don't know if you guys noticed. I was watching the ALGS. I was there, as you guys know. Maybe someone in the chat was there and said hi. I had a lot of people come up and say hi. You're Ottr. Love your content. Love what you do. Shaking my hand. We got some pictures. I think we averaged like, I didn't count, but I think we had like 10 people at least a day saying hi in one way, shape, or form. Which is crazy, because I didn't announce I was going. And it's crazy. I already said that a lot of people, because I don't look for that type of stuff, but I already said that a lot of people looked at me, they were like, oh, it's Ottr, they were pointing and shit. So there are probably a lot more people that didn't dare say hi. But everyone who came to say hi were fucking so pleasant. So fucking pleasant. It made my day. Like I said in the video, it made my year. It really reminds you, like, why you do it. Really, it's not why I do it, but like it reminds you it's real people, because it's easy just to think of it as numbers. And it's crazy to be like in a place where everyone kind of knows who you are. Like I don't know who they are, but I was like, when I'm out in the street, I don't go around thinking like I'm somebody. I'm just a fucking dude. But when I was there, I was like, holy shit, I am someone. In this this tiny arena. I'm kind of a big deal. I went left. People obviously in town see and stuff, but that was it. I did get a few. Yes, I signed a few things. Thank you, Sergio, for some man. I'll be having a good one. Yeah. This on TSM 1. I was disappointed. I did scream though. They played that game super well, and I was so disappointed. I was gonna get to that Kashera. I actually told him this afterwards. I probably shouldn't have because it's kind of rude to say. But I think a lot of people thought the same thing. Kashera did a fucking Giga Brain. Amazing flank and even caught Hal off guard for ALGS, right? They should have won that fight. But instead, Kashera went up. He peeked him. Hundreds of thousands of dollars on the line. And he only did 100 damage. And Hal turned, or his team followed up, and he just beamed him. So, the forbidden thoughts that a lot of people have had is, if Kashera was on roller, or if Lufka went, so who is on roller, he would have killed Hal, he would have one-clipped Hal, and SN would have won. Which is crazy to me. No, yeah, no, for sure not. For sure, John. I think they're in a... Also, people like me are a reason they haven't nerfed aim assist. Because I talk about it, I talk about the value and the strength. And people just, like... there's like a bit of a hyper fixation on the numbers now. So, like, even if they want to nerf it, they can never change the numbers. It will not work. But the new season is, in a way... I made a tweet about this. It is, in a way, a nerf to roller. Because... they're nerfing legends that are predominantly played by roller players. And they cannot try, it seems that they're trying to shift it towards like shotgun meta, maybe Jibby bubble meta. Those and those are not as kind on roller players. That is the take a lot of people have. I don't know if I agree with roller players not being able to play in a Jibby meta bubble fight, because I've seen lots of people that are fucking great at it. My old teammate Lepe was very good in bubble fights. He was probably better at bubble fighting than I was. Maybe that's a problem with me, but... where'd my gun go? Wait, why is he up there still?
This is what happens when you're not focused.
Will we get more off-stream podcasts this year? It was time-consuming. I didn't have any guests that I could... I tried to think of a subject and a guest, and I didn't have any guests. I did have guests, but I didn't have a subject, any fitting subjects. And then it kind of fell on the back burner, and then I stopped planning for it. It's also kind of like, even though it's just a podcast, I have a guy like edit them, cut them down, and make them look decent. It's kind of a high overhead. So I kind of cut back on it for now. We'll probably resume off-stream podcasts in the future. But until I have that money to splurge on the overhead for it, because I run off-stream podcasts for free, right? I don't have any, there's no subbing, there's no ads yet. There's like no money to be made. I'm just throwing money into a pit, hoping it turns profitable. We actually cut, if you guys don't know, we had a channel I call Ottr Gameplay. We posted one video a day, just gameplay highlights, like one good game, like AC or Timmy does. And those videos did fine, but there was the same problem there, like it just wasn't matching the overhead. So I had to cut down on that, especially now that I went legit. I opened a company in the start of this year. It's an official company. That's how I have this apartment now, because I have a company. And it's expensive. I have to pay twice as much just to get a salary. Like literally, if I give myself $1 grand, I have to pay $2 grand for it. So because of that, I had to rebudget like my whole thing. And yeah, no, the gameplay, I was running at a 90% loss after ads, and on podcasts, I was just throwing money into a pit. So I decided to cut the losses on those two. But when we have more money to splurge, absolutely, I will resume. Because I enjoy making them. I think it's a great way to practice my speaking skills. Get to have nice conversations with people I enjoy spending time with. It was very fun to do the ones we did. Did I notice a drop in views when people like Tim and AC left the community? No. I don't know what it is, but I don't think, even on Facebook, because I know people always complaining, oh, the views are bad on Facebook or whatever. Like, I've never had that issue myself. I think it's just, maybe people don't do content the same way I do it, so I just have my own community or whatever niche cut out for me. But I've never noticed like a change in numbers.
That enemy shield is broken.
Okay.
I move a lot quicker than I look, don't I?
Oh, let's go, bouncy keyboard! Let's go! I played with a lot of people in season 16 playthrough, playtest, whatever. Most games weren't that good though. Like the best, I think I posted my best game. I actually lagged the whole time during that during that playtest, and I didn't know why. It turns out that there was a patch to Discord like around the same time, like a day or so before. I noticed this because I was playing some Tarkov as well, and every time, like when I played, it's like it was really stuttery. But I couldn't. I thought it was just a playtest, so it's really stuttery at a high ping because it was like in the US at high ping and like super laggy. I didn't do as well as I wanted to. Oh, thank you, Fluffin. Appreciate it, man. Yeah, I'm super fortunate to have a community like you guys. You're fucking great. Like, I don't have I do things the way I do it, and it's thanks to you guys that have made it. I appreciate that. Like, obviously, my hard work is why I made it. But if it wasn't for you guys just fucking enjoying the videos, watching, liking, talking, whatever, like, we would never get there, no matter the hard work. Do you think control and TDM going permanent if we see another huge jump in play community skill? Yes, yes. Every time we see that stuff, ever since control came up, mechanics have gone up. I only use colorblind. I think it's the Tread and Nokia. Thank you, Gilma. Most excited for the fire range changes? Yeah, they're pretty great. We could kind of do the same thing in R5, but it wasn't like ideal. I think the new fire range is a lot better. I'm very glad I did it. That's like you said. It's also like another thing. The skill, put a skill gap. I gotta get my fucking aim together, man. We have a big, probably like one of the biggest tournaments of my career in a day. I'm gonna like just be on point. What's gonna be the meta for next season? It needs time to develop. I think we're gonna see a meta and we're gonna see a counter meta. I mean, that happens a lot, but that's like not a very hot take to say there's gonna be a meta and a counter meta. But what I'm suspecting will happen is this guy has no audio. What I suspect will happen is there will so the Seer nerf, the shotgun buffs, the GB buff, the support class buff, right? All of the meta changes steer us towards a bubble GB or bubble meta, meaning shotgun meta, meaning you want to be able to play GB, right? But the thing is with I'm messing up my movement right now. Yeah, I just get that. Let's get up.
My ring closes in 30 seconds.
Right, so as I was saying, so I think what's gonna happen with the meta is people will be like, okay, Jibby's good now, he's meta, let's play Jibby. And then people will counter meta, they're gonna pick Maggie, and I don't know what's gonna happen. Maggie benefits the most, she also benefits from the shotgun meta. Because she's like an anti-bubble. There's no audio today, man. It's so bad.
The whole squad is eliminated. Not bad if I say so myself. I'm already insane. What a relief. Taking a moment to heal up.
I've been following this on Twitter a lot. So no, they're actually doing...
Healing my wounds.
They're not releasing more heirloom recolors anymore. They said they learned from it and they're not gonna do it again. They didn't say that in a dev stream or something, but I saw someone tweet it.
My arms are getting better.
I think it was Garrett or someone. So if that's true, then yeah, we're not gonna see any more of them. I could be wrong. He could be wrong.
New kill leader appointed.
Dude, I love the Sentinel. It's really good on paper, man. It's really good for the small amount of time when the golden armors were broken too. The Watson skin. Like, you guys are asking like, like I'm on the fucking inside. I do not know if the skin's coming back, man. Sorry. Severe key. But it's not a... It probably will come back. I don't think it's like a special skin or anything. Top 3 buff legends coming back this meta. Well, Jibby is a obvious choice. I think, dude, I just want to say crypto is going to be very interesting because you can scan. They fuck our pro playstyle, the playing for content playstyle. Because we drop frag west and we scan beacon and we rotate early. But the new crypto in a roundabout way doesn't let us do that. I think crypto is going to be an edge legend, like for edge playstyle, for fighting. And it kind of could be played that way before, but it was really awkward. But now it's extra good. You basically have... You constantly will have information of where people are at all times. Because you can just run around. His drone is 200 meters. You can just run around and scan, run around and scan. I don't know if you... I don't know how it works with the beacon, if you can only do it once per ring, or if you can do it over and over again. But if you can do it over and over again, it's really good. Like, it's super good. Please roll it, dudes. Thank you. I think it was just low looting. I mean, there will be someone on inside, but what I mean is because I know you're not the first person. Like, I don't have the scoop. It's not like I have. It's not like I talk to Respawn and I'm like, yo, can you guys buff Watson or something, you know? I know people say that. I mean, we saw a guy earlier today, it was like, tell him to buff Horizon. That's the thing, I was like, what? First off, no, and secondly, like... It's Horizon, man. Oh, sorry, like, what do I know? What can I do? Yeah, Mr. Ottr. Of course I'll do that for you, man. Gotcha. And even if I did have the pull, I don't think they would be able to do that. That would be like a big problem. If a content creator could just go nerf this, buff this. They're literally setting up a fight on me here. They literally just set that fight up. What is happening? Is that even the same squad? What just happened? Were they teaming or something? What was that? What? 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 What do you mean? I feel like that was a clip, wasn't it? Oh my god. That's a Skypad buff right there, chat. 10% code off Ottr. Oh my god. Do you think the Seer nerf is enough to bring him down a bit? Yes, I don't know. I think he might still be meta, but also not. I don't know, we'll see. Ottr against the world? Yeah, dude, right? That's fucking, that's crazy.
All it takes is a single spark.
Those are good shots, though. I didn't play well. I didn't play well, man. I didn't hit as many shots as you too. We're working on it. Man, I have new house buff, dude. Literally the air. I wanted to talk about this. I tweeted about it, but I want to talk about it again, dude. Like, life is so different here. It's crazy. We went to the grocery store. So first off, the air is different where I used to live. I lived in basically the ghetto. It's not as bad, right? It was like a lot of high condensed areas, kind of old buildings, whatever, kind of shitty area. pretty shitty area, but it's not the worst. In Sweden, we have something called Rosengård, which is like infamous. It's like the third most dangerous place in Sweden, maybe even Europe. It's up there. Extremely dangerous, especially if you look like me. You're very much in the risk group. You do not want to be in Rosengård. I don't speak the language, so the problem is that. Where I live is like it's not as bad as that. It's pretty damn bad. It's very loud and whatever. So I started getting. I got accustomed to like the feeling of that place, but that shit was probably wearing me down slowly. And again, it was like so loud. I was always. I whiffed 2 very easy shots. That's the only way I could have won that. And he's on roller. That explains it. I knew it already when he shot me. But yeah, like you just notice like how it is. It's very like loud and the air is really bad because there's cars everywhere and like whatever. Like I come here, man, and it's the air is different. It's so much cleaner. It's right next to the ocean. Like I can breathe. Like just more oxygen. The people walking around, they got their babies and like they just like pompous as fuck. You got like small arts and crafts stores and like whatever. And it looks like a smaller town. But yesterday we went to the grocery store. And I was shook off. It's the exact same chain. It's the exact same store that we have in town. We have it's the exact same, right? It's just a normal grocery store. But the selection was completely different. They had like a butcher. They had all the good brands. And like only the good brands. Like maybe mid brands and like top shelf. They did not have the cheap shit. Whereas the one in the shitty area, it was only cheap shit. Sometimes you'd find good things. They had like so many more variants of monsters and whatever. Like this, I walked around the store, went there again today because I had to get more stuff. And I was just walking around in bewilderment. It's like a whole different store. It's fucking crazy, man. Like it's such a different area. People, it's more affluent area. People can afford it. So there's gonna be nicer things. They sell fucking mochi. They have mochi in the grocery store. Like they have a fridge. It's not frozen. It's like half fresh. Like a separate mochi. That's a mochi fridge. Fucking crazy. And I was just like, Jesus Christ. I was shook up the first time I saw it when I went back to the same thing. Hello. I'm just dead. It's not even junk food. It was like, I don't know. Just like we went there, like the fridges are full. Oh, I saw that was this morning. Today I went to the chicken counter because normally there was like one good chicken brand and then like some very mid ones, but they had a good chicken brand. They call this company called minute fillet. It's like it's a chicken fillet and it's like banged and it's like cut up, like it's got away all the bad parts. So it should be like you just put it on the pan and you cook it. And that was like when I saw it in the old store, I was like, God damn, that's the fanciest way I've ever seen chicken, raw chicken, all banged up and ready to go. And we went to the store today, and they have more. They just like there were like 5 more variants just like that. That's like the best example I have. Like I go to the store, the old place, you had like fucking shitty brand, off-brand chicken, like it's gray, whatever, like when most of it frozen or was frozen. You can really tell, very low grade stuff. And this new place had the high tier chicken. That was the cheapest one. Then you had like sliced versions of it and like there were chopped up versions of it. And they had more types of chicken cuts that were like that nice banged out version. Like it was insane to me. And the vegetable section is like 5 times larger. They have a juice machine. Chat, they have a juice machine. You go to the vegetables. You can go and there's like plastic bottles. And you can just buy juice. They press the juice, you get it in a plastic bottle. You can bring that home freshly pressed juice. It's crazy. It's the same store. Same brand of store I used to go. Where I used to live. Completely different. Insane. Mochi is like it's like a candy slash Japanese candy slash like ice cream. It's like ice cream in the middle and then it's like some type of velvety outside. I don't know what it is. Favorite mochi? I don't like it that much at all, but I had it. Oh, so I like, ooh. I have a pretty crappy, my teeth are in pretty bad health, so I don't like ice cream in general. especially the ones that you gotta bite. Like, I'm not a big fan of mochi in general, like the texture and whatnot, but a big problem is the fact I have to bite down on an ice cream. Yeah, you said that, Fluff, exactly, yeah. You get XL for the same price as normal if you use it. It's a rice paste, I think. Okay. Damn it, timing on that. Can I play like a game normally? That'd be great. Do you guys play the game on your own or no? That is fucking sad.
My fans love you.
Jesus Christ. Wait, why is juice horrible for you? Why most guys don't like arenas? It's just not fun. Dude, when arenas came out, I was like, this is gonna suck. Like, when people told me about it, I was like, no, fundamentally, I just know I'm not gonna like it. And I tried it and it sucked. I think it had some potential, but it had potential with the economy. Like, they could have been, if the economy was a bit deeper, it could be nice, but it's too simple with the economy. They're holding hands, but they can't hit anything, so it's just like really sad to see. This is Sweden, Haro. But yeah, no, it's a super nice area. I'm so excited. I wish I would have moved here earlier. But I wasn't able to. I'm super lucky with this apartment, but there's so many issues. The people that lived there before treated it so poorly. I posted a picture on my Twitter of like the shower. The shower head doesn't have the little things on it. It's just a hole. The same with the sink. And like the whole thing is just in disarray. Up here you can't see it. On the roof, like it's also like really dirty. On the roof, on the ceiling, there's a fucking shoe imprint. Like how? How is there a shoe imprint, man? Can I vouch for Team Deathmatch? Yes. But stacks kind of ruin it. Stacks kind of ruin it. And then again, like in the playtests, there was like all the streamers and pros were like pre-mates, and then you had a game journalist playing solo. And as I was playing solo, I didn't. Apparently, it was a place to find people to play with, but I didn't join it. I wasn't aware of it. So I just played solo the whole time, and I kept getting like game journalists and whatever that were not super good at the game, up against full pro teams, which wasn't fun. I think Juxer. Like, but I'm confused though, because like the house manager or whatever you call it, it's like was supposed to have fixed this already. He told us like to make a full report and he had to fix it, but I'm like, why didn't you do that already? It's just like it's in a very bad state. But I think that's the only reason we got it, because normally you need like 5 years. 5 years, you have to stand in line in a queue for like, depending where you want to live, 5 to 10 years. If you want a half-decent apartment. It's a pretty solid apartment, and we got it with 2 years. Presumably because anyone else with better queue time, they saw how fucking terrible state the apartment was in, and were like, nah, fuck this shit. I am definitely playing in hard mode. Apex pubs on the weekend as a solo player is definitely hard mode.
I only have a minute to
I'm not even allowed to miss a bullet.
recharging my shield.
That was lucky.
Rings far, and I only have 45 seconds.
No way, it was perfect. Like, what do? They're always holding hands. Oh, it's a different squad. Dude, oh, that's another funny thing too. That piece of ceiling was probably... Oh no, it's not an imprint like a imprint, it's like dirt. Matt. It's like someone stepped on it with a shoe and it's just like dark. But no, Smite the mosquito maybe makes the most sense. Dude, I think they must have been like crackheads or something. When I came in, the whole thing was just filled with shit and litter, and it stank, fucking reeked. It was awful. I don't know, maybe they got kicked out even. They kept the place in such bad condition. And again, what's funny is the realtor told me like they'd fix it by the time we moved in, but they didn't do shit. It was like super bad, super dirty as well. But it's a fixer-upper. And at least we got an apartment for way earlier than anyone else. Also, there's like they have put a lot of it's more there's actually more shoe imprints here. Now I'm looking around. I don't know what the fuck they were doing, man. But yeah, no. When we they also were like when you screw in holes, you can put something over it later on. Like it's usually like white or something, some type of shit. You just scrape that over the hole and you kind of like get rid of the hole. You plug it. I know the Swedish word for it, not the English. And they did that, but they did a fucking terrible job. So there's like these blotches on the walls, like big like lumps on the walls from where they did it. It's like they just took the fucking thing and just threw it on the wall. And it's in a terrible state. It is in a terrible state. It's sad to see. And now we moved in, so we can't do much about it.
There's a thin line
we got the keys the first this month, this month. But I had we went to the LGS, so we had like 5 minutes to pick up the keys and get the fuck out of Dodge. If we had more time, we would have been able to tell them like fix this shit before we move in. You have a week. Just the bar low for you, keep it clean. And yeah, I guess I'm a bit low though, man. But yeah. My old neighbor was also sad to see me go. We were also much like I said, low bar, right? People in our old neighborhood just did not keep. I don't know where they were from, but like wherever a lot of people in our neighborhood were from, apparently it's socially acceptable to throw shit on the streets because like that's all they did. It's kind of sad to see. Like they had like whatever we had in the garden, there was like food on the. Like they just ate their food or whatever, and the second we finished it with it, or even when they weren't finished with it, they just fucking like threw it off the balcony. I low-key like Watson for playing solo. Damn, he didn't think I don't even know what happened.
I think I just took out the whole squad. Recharging my shields.
Let's see what this was yet? No.
Champion eliminated.
Oh, I'm dead. Audio is so bad today, man. Where did he come from?
Recharging my shields.
I heard that.
Engineering requires.
And he's on controller. They're both on controller. That's great. That explains a lot. Chat, if we run stats, I'm pretty sure 90% of the people that have killed us are on roller. I obviously can't measure the ones that I kill. They're probably not on roller. I'm gonna open a window a bit. Open. How can I become good at Apex? Just practice. Switch his water up. It's a bit stale. So cold though. It's a great canteen. There's a lot of duos I've noticed. I don't know if that's like intentional, like they normally play duos, now you can't play it. Like you can, but you know it's not the same, right? Oh no, he was roller. Because he's still someone looting. Is he a second moving in? Yeah, no, no. I think we lived in the other place like over a year, a little over a year. But this is the first apartment that's on my name's on the door. Like this is officially, and I'm planning to stay for a long time. Unless something goes like, my stream takes off like crazy. I get like 100 times the viewership. You know, like pop off fucking crazy. Like, I'm planning to stay here for a long time. You know, like if it goes, the stream goes fucking nuts or whatever, the content goes nuts, and then maybe I'll move somewhere else. Maybe purchase something. It's good to own real estate, but yeah. Thank you. Gotta see your keybinds. It's default, except tap shift and jump on scroll. I can't reach the button. Yeah, actually, I'm wrong.
An enemy landed near me. Fence in position.
Attention. First blood.
We gotta make a play here.
Round 1. Beginning ring countdown.
I'm inside the ring. Feels good. Tossing a grenade. Setting a fence.
I think I'm too fast for the thing. That's what's happening.
Tossing stone.
Oh, there's some fucking wobbling. Sorry, I had to see that.
Just topping off my shields.
Coming off guard.
Broke an enemy shield. Main fences. Grenade. The whole squad is eliminated. Not bad, if I say so myself. I'm the new kill leader. I learned from watching the best. We kick serious.
Not getting that. Super glide.
From the last champion. Tossing a grenade. I'm already in the ring. What a relief. And fencing.
I think you learn. Appreciate that, man.
Genial. We work well together. Shield. I think I just took out the whole squad.
It's mortar, right?
Healing my wounds.
Sheesh. Any sheeshers in chat?
Half the squads are eliminated.
I mean, you'll have refrigerator. There's gonna be wait, what? I forgot what it's called. stay for you.
The enemy shield. Putting down a fence. Shield.
Sheesh.
I think I just took out the whole squad.
You think that's my 30? Remember when you were maining on Horizon before with people on Facebook? I mean, there were people playing here too. I wouldn't say I revolutionized it or something, you know? It's lots of people played Horizon back then. Maybe on Facebook, but yeah, like Timmy and stuff with his. You should like. I started playing Horizon, I think, because of Timmy popping off on her and like getting the world record and stuff for on damage on her. I was like, okay, that's a good idea. Do you guys think it's a banger video for win? Maybe? Depends on how it goes. The numbers aren't as high, but it's because I'm solo no fill and people are sweaty right now. Oh, Loren, thank you so much for the 20, man. Thank you. It's awesome.
Fences.
This guy's chasing one guy. This guy's on roller. I'm gonna take the 1v1.
Look over here. I defeated an adversary. We're one step closer to winning.
We're getting randoms in the fire range to mess it up. Damn it. This guy's a solo somewhere. Then also maybe a whole different team. Which one was the champion? This from the rampart.
Placed.
Oh wait. The Wii emote movement. Especially when I go, I want to stay here because I feel like they seem a bit sweaty. Plus, they're gonna make a return for the banner. There he is. What? Dude, this guy actually got away. Oh my god.
The whole squad is eliminated.
Well, almost. I'll have the right read at least. Skypad buff chat, 10% code Ottr. Hit that like. Content creators like yours are rare.
The ring's
Appreciate
close,
that.
and I still have a minute left.
Wait, what's the rare part?
Spotted enemy. Eye of the storm. That enemy shield is broken. Fini. Rings. 45 seconds. Not bad. I think I just took out the whole squad. My ring closes in 30 seconds.
I'm pretty sure the 3-1 is better DPS right now.
Seconds.
You think?
Better get inside the
Oh,
ring.
I'm still waiting for TGB. I don't know what's happening. Oh, look at that fence. All right. Any teams doing increasing speed? No. Keep at it. It was like a good rule of thumb. I think Aimer7 said, well, if you grind your aim, you want to like aim for, I think he said 80% accuracy, and then, or 90, sorry, and then you speed it up till you hit 80, and then you just like keep working that way. Always challenge yourself to go faster. But still like being reasonable, I guess. I'm worried because I feel like there's gonna be like a sweat squad here somewhere. So there's one solo, that's me, and then there's 3 full squads. I think if we play this smart, I either go for a fight here or go for a third party. But the problem is if we take a third party, then we have to fight a full squad for the win. Which I don't want to do. I mean, I'm doing fine, but... especially as you head into late game, there's like fewer variables, so it's a lot harder to make something happen. Because like I think as a no-fill you kind of thrive in the chaos.
They're sending a replicator down if you need one.
Rampage. This is such a greedy... oh, I saw me. Need to get on the right side of the world. They're all around stuff. Also, I think people see Watson and they just assume he'll be like camping. I don't know.
I'm fencing.
My recoil was not in there. Recoil control. This is very pointless. There's a lot of teams playing like the ALGS right now. I don't know if you guys noticed. You had the South team, and they got like unfavorable fight and ran back. You have the North team playing rotations deep zone for some reason. One team controlling the bridge. These are, let me remind you, these are pubs. These are casual matches, but man. Tips to get better with Watson?
I still have 30 seconds until the ring closes.
I mean, I'm doing well not because I'm good at Watson, I feel. Maybe defense a little bit, but... I guess just player.
Ring closes in 10 seconds.
Yeah, I don't really know the best play here because I don't know. It's pubs, but it feels like ranked. Like I'd probably rat. Like I feel like I would probably have to rat. These teams are trying too hard, man. We're not gonna rat, but we like gotta like wait for something to happen. This team is just camping here, controlling it, and you have this team camping here. Where's this gonna pull? It's probably gonna pull... I don't think it's here because I don't want to look like that. There's one here, I think. There's no endings on climb as far as I'm aware. Could be there. It's on this side somewhere. We'll make it work from edge. They took my fence. They're playing there now. Did you hear that? Oh, I lost this one.
Let's go.
Like there, basically. These guys, they watch one game of ALGS and they bring it into pubs. It's crazy. It's free teams like that as well. keep hearing something. Like I... Oh, there's one. Okay, let's wait. Absolutely crazy. That's the spot you want to be in. That's the thing. When people play like this, you just gotta play the same way but better. That's the only way.
Until the ring closes. Good. It's right there.
You wanna play position? Okay, well I know where the zone pulse, so I'm gonna play with the zone pulse, you know what I mean? The only way to counter position is with a better position. Let's make things happen, shall we? Spice it up. Well, I didn't kill anyone, but I definitely spiced it up. Oh, they just ran the same way? Okay. I wish I had a 3x right now. Also, I don't have a lot of ammo.
Taking a moment to heal up. I'm fencing.
Oh, this control edge, man. I'm sorry, chat. You have to see this. I want to force them to play each other. I think we have to play for the late game. Hopefully we can make it work. Where's the ring? Oh, it's all back there. They're in there too. These guys are also playing like that. Oh my god, guys, it's a pub game. It's playing like a normal team. Energy Junior wannabes? TSM wannabes might be. Maybe Energy. If I do well in my pub game, where the fuck? If I do well in my pub game, maybe TSM Imperial Hell will play with me. Where did you come from? What the hell? That guy's also pulling. He's pulling a flank blade. I want to go in here, but I think I need to go in late because this team is gonna.
The ring's close, and I still have a minute left.
That's fused. They're gonna control the rotate. I don't even have ammo. Wait. Dude, he's just sitting right there. Please tell me the last squad comes up now so I can actually third party. I just have to deal more damage to them before, but... Do you think they're gonna be ratting the whole game? I feel like they're going to.
10 seconds. Better get inside the ring.
I genuinely don't know where to go. It's a pub game. They're just like... They're here. They're right there. I think that's a duo. Oh. Guys, it's a pub game. It's a pub game. It's a pickup. It's a public game. They're putting heat shields down. Oh my god, guys, really?
No more stones.
Might actually be fighting properly now. Let me go. They're not. Just poking. It does sound like it, but... Oh, they are.
An enemy shield. One squad remains. I must remain vigilant.
LGS ready, baby. This is a game of pubs on a Friday evening. Everything is on the line, man. Why was that so hard? Why was it so hard, man? Hit that like button. Circle pulls towards care pack. It is. I don't think he's like 100% like that. Almost 4K too. Dude, I got in my head about this one. This one had to go well. That was actually a good video. I don't know if I'll put it on Ottr gameplay, but mine. Oh, it sweated the sweats. Fair play. That's the only way to win that. Like, I hate it, but like that's literally you just have to be sweatier at that point. Like you just have to use your brain because they don't understand what they're doing. They're just like, oh yeah, TSM does it. I can do it. Also, the Revenant made a bad choice taking the totem. Because that means they couldn't heal up. Jet drew, yeah. Next LDS chamber there, yeah.
Time to cut the power.
It's good. I needed that. I need to like get back into it. Games like that help. It's getting late though. I shouldn't make it too late. Broader.
Introducing your champion.
Least sweaty. This is the most casual pub game right there, man. Those people couldn't even tap straight if they was fighting. Dude, you do understand that it's 0.0001% of people who know how to tap strafe, right? Like most keyboard players don't do it. Also, most of these guys are a roller. So
It's raining enemies. One landed near me. I've been hit.
would I want to play with subscribers? We used to do that, but it was like nobody liked it. It was just not a good idea. I died trying to finish this guy. I got roller, I think. That felt like a roller beam. Let me see. Oh, that's keyboard. Respect. That's weird, Fluff. The best teams generally die first too, because they actually want to play the game to have fun. The teams that you get to the final circle are usually pretty bad, because they just camp. So, but all of them did. Give me some tip on how to master default keep. Dude, actually last game I got some really cool outplays too. We did like 3 really cool outplays. I already wrote down like a clip from that one. That was a good game.
With great power comes me.
Ottr 999. Oh, TGSPs will work in time for the...
This is your champion.
Yeah, no, okay, so answering your question... Oh, so we're back on fucking Broken Moon, man. I hate this map. Answering your question, we used to play... I used to play with subscribers, like, that was actual subscribers, I think. And then, like, viewers as well, because on YouTube, sorry, no, on Facebook. Obviously, subscribers just people to follow, but, like, those were people that paid to be there, I think. Paid, they just paid, so paid more eligible. But I just, like... That's pretty mid content. This game has no audio.
I think I just took out the whole squad.
Just you get him. I used to... Let me do this thing. I used to play with subs a lot, but like it puts it wasn't good content because it was hard. Like I had to solo carry and it just wasn't fun. And like eventually people just stopped doing it, stopped signing up, even though I had a lot of people viewing, watching the stream. Like I don't want to fucking deal with that.
I took out an enemy. Unnecessary evil to win. The ring's close,
5.
and I still have a minute left.
Try to listen.
Attention.
Ring's here, and I still have 45 seconds. Not bad. I'm out of shotgun ammo.
I'm out of everything. Thank you, Ferris, for becoming a member, man. That's awesome.
My ring closes in 30 seconds. Healing my wound.
Right, so basically what happened was like the lobbies got really hard for those guys because they got brought into a higher SPMM and they didn't do well. So I was just basically playing solo, trying to carry people, and it just wasn't fun for them because they couldn't keep up, and it wasn't fun for me because I was forced to like carry extra hard. And like I said, people kind of like at one point, and then like in between games when I play with subs, it was so much downtime because it took forever for people to like join the lobby and ready up and shit. Like, but like between every games there were like maybe a minute or a few minutes between of like just downtime, and it was like okay. Man, he just gets the lucky heady like that. But yeah, no, there was just like no point of doing him. So again, like the quality of the games was really bad because I couldn't play well because I had to like. Sorry guys, like those people I played with were fucking like sandbagging me so hard. Like it would be easier to play without teammates at the point, right? It was really hard. They're like almost trying to sabotage it. So the games were hard, couldn't get much shit done. The vibes also like low-key low because of it. And then like there was several minutes waiting time in between, and it just killed the stream. Like it just killed it because nobody wants to fucking watch that. That's a terrible show. And at one point nobody even signed up to play anymore because like it was too difficult. Couldn't hang. And most of my viewers were from non-EU, so they had like super high ping as well. There's just no point. I just can't do good streams playing with subs. But we do have events. Sometimes we had like a manhunt thing not too long ago, and we do have that occasionally. That people can play in if they want, and other stuff. But I choose to From that experience, I've learned that it is not worth it to play with subs. And you guys don't know what you're asking for. So I'm telling you that story. You would regret it. I wish Apex would buff Newcastle also make it so I don't get time tiny gap to turn his shield direction.
Hit fast, win fast.
Yeah. I thought it wasn't about how you stand, it's about how you ping it. Maybe I'm misunderstanding.
Your finale
So tomorrow we have PLQ, and that's gonna be fun. I'm getting a little bit better. We should play that much more though, since it's getting so late. Probably kids want to be carried. I mean, not necessarily. I don't think they want. I mean, I'm sure some people sign up because they want to be carried, but like it's just difficult. And it's just like nobody enjoyed it. Like the numbers reflected it. It wasn't working, so I stopped. Am I moving to a new house? I already have. Can I have one shot? That'd be cool. Oh, I can't. Some dog shit.
Tossing a grenade. Throwing thermite.
Throwing thermite. Hey! I saw you before. Why am I in my lobby again? What's happening? Well, he's not stream sniping, because then he would have known. Empty. What's up?
Rings here, and I still have 45 seconds. Not bad. Not bad if I say so myself. I made kill leader on my own. Guess I have learned a few things. I still have.
This is one of the most like flashy looking weapons, honestly.
Putting down the fence. I'm fencing.
Like something from me? For me? It's for me?
I defeated an adversary. We're one step to win.
That's an angle and a half.
Enemy shield. Planting fences.
I don't know, I can't switch my skin.
Using my flames kits.
Care package being delivered.
They still play path sometimes. I was using 400 over 800 preference. I think objectively 800 might be better, like 800 and then you lower your sense. But I don't like the way it feels. I think I've tried it. He's shot on me and it's over. There's his friend.
Got you.
Yeah, he got a fatty shot at the start. Yeah, I am God himself, man. That's me. I don't know if the triple take clip was nice, but I'll write it down. Triple take. It was like 3H22. Nice. Gathering some clips. But by the way, guys, remember to sign up to the, or rather join the r/Ottr then subreddit, just !Reddit if you don't know it. It's a pretty dope Reddit, and I really want to be able to like watch your clips there, react to your memes, clips about me, the new season content, anything. Like I want to cultivate this community. I've tried many times before, but I feel like now it's more time to do that now than ever. So if you guys enjoy the content, So if we can get to 1,000 Ottr enjoyers, like subscribers, that'd be kind of cool. Would very much appreciate it. Doesn't cost anything. Just need a Reddit. You can post this like funny memes and clips, and if it gets active enough, I'll be able to post videos reacting to the content there and just doing fun stuff there. So did I move? Yes, we're in a new house. There'll be a new backdrop soon, probably as well. But until I have my soundproofing panels, we're just leaving it like this because the boxes sort of act like soundproofing in a way. They stop the sound from bouncing around as much. The sound waves. It's not perfect, but like anything helps because it's really bad if the room's empty. TikTok, I do have a TikTok account. Actually, I just misspoke. The same stuff as on my shorts.
That's a sad fence. I'm already in the ring. What's a good news? I learned from watching the best.
Oh, meta crutchers right there. Seer, holding hands, Seer, fucking, sorry, Horizon. That's just virgin behavior, guys. Jesus Christ. Nemesis open now. I think it's a skill issue. People say it's good, but I did not like it. But I conceptually don't agree. I don't agree with the concept of like, rev up guns, and it is a rev up gun. I think consistent damage is better. I'm gonna be back though, real quick. I'm back, baby. You know, something that's pretty cool about this apartment. A lot of things are, but we have, specifically, we have a washer and a dryer in the apartment, which is fucking crazy.
My coil.
Normally you have to get like a time and stuff, but I've seen a 10 hour, but I don't like how it looks or how it feels. It's feels weird. No. You can just shoot nothing. Like, the way you can use the Nemesis, at least in playtesting, I've said it several times already. When you use the Nemesis, you just pre-shoot a wall and peek. You can even shoot, then reload, and shoot again. You still have to charge for a little bit before it starts decaying. But again, I just don't fundamentally agree with revving up guns. But it's a mix of two concepts I hate, which is rev up, so like the Devotion, the Havoc, and the Burst. I don't like either. Thank you, Fire. Where's Pancake thing? Yes, there are otters. I've never seen them, but they exist. I remember when I was in Jönköping with a host DreamHack, they had a sign, was a warning for otters. I was like, yeah, I'm here, baby. The prophets predicted the return. I saw a lot of people running the Prowler in ALGS. It's really good. I'm not a Prowler enjoyer. I just fundamentally don't agree with Burst. Like I said, it just feels so wrong. but god damn, it's so good. It is objectively a great gun now with the buff they did. I think if you hit every bullet, I think it's like a free burst on red armor. Probably one of the highest DPS weapons right now.
The ring's close, and I still have a minute left.
Oh, you're still alive? Do you have a golden armor? Or what's happening?
Fence in position. In 30 seconds.
Golden knockdown, sorry. My math isn't mathing.
And fencing. Healing my wounds. Seconds. I think it's inside the ring. Taking a moment to heal up.
I don't know about Korea, that sounds nice. I'm not a big like pancake fan. They're decent, but Ari is more of the pancake enjoyer in the household. I have what is it? Maybe that is the same as Pancake Day, maybe, I don't know. We have a Fat Tuesday. It's the last Tuesday in February here. Maybe it's not the same, it's sort of the same. Fat Tuesday is a great holiday. It's where everyone eats similar. Honestly, man, just kill me. Man. Just kill me. ADS is normal. Probably someone meta in arenas. It's cool. That's because everyone plays controller in arenas. It's a controller gun. Egg situation? Yeah, I forgot about it too. I forget about it all the time. I'm so sad about the egg situation because I really like when I was looking at food because I'm still in a deficit. I haven't counted for like a week because of the vacation, but I'm gonna be back at it tomorrow. And I'm not saying that's because it's copium. I'm saying it because I ate something this morning that we didn't count, and I was like, ah, fuck it, let's do it tomorrow instead. Thank you, Nathan. I appreciate it, man. Good night. Fat Tuesday, honestly, man. It's rather like it's a similar. I'll show you what it looks like. It's so good. It's one of my favorite. It's like probably I don't enjoy pastries too much. I'm not really like a big pastry enjoyer. But definitely like these once a year. Oh man, they're so good. Is my face blocking it? It is blocking it. Hold on. There you go. That is delicious. There's like a well, it's bread, and you have like this is like sugar, like sugar topping, and then you have whipped cream, usually also sugared, and then in the middle down here in the bun, there's like what's that? I'm gonna Google it, but I don't think it's a good answer for it. What is this? Almond pulp. Why is it called that? Almond pulp. English is weird. I don't know if that tells you anything. It's like almonds. It's like crushed almonds, basically. It's really nice. Cream burger. They're nerfing because they want Nemesis to be god tier. Sure. I don't think the way they explained it, at least, is they wanted the Nemesis to be a contender. They want Flatline R301 to be on top, but the problem is both Flatline and R301 are always on top, and they wanted more variety. So they're like, alright, let's introduce the Nemesis, and then they gotta probably put them more in line where the Nemesis is still a valid choice over the others. And then we got the situation we have now. The R3 one was like, you know, man, it was overtuned. It was about time. I did my finisher, dude. What do you mean?
Recharging my shields.
Conscious? Damn. I'm sure, yeah, I mean, it makes sense. It's probably gonna be a variation of that kind of everywhere, but yes. It's pretty good. I like it a lot. But I'm obviously, if I'm trying to keep my stay on a deficit, I probably should. Speaking of, I forgot to check my steps. How are you doing, Yuki? Yuki, what are you eating? Oh, thank you, Trouble. Can you see her on this camera angle? Oh, probably not. She's under my feet now. Hey. You happy I opened the door for you? She's probably a little bit lonely. This guy is called Yes, I'm Cheating. I want him to kill me. Let's go for it.
I'm inside the ring. He's good.
I just don't know where he is. I know there's a fight here, so let's go for it.
Throwing a grenade.
It's not him.
That was fun.
Please tell me we're on the same team. Alright, let's wait for him to run into Yes, I'm Cheating guy. I wanna see. I wanna see if it's cheating. Yeah, we don't have a dono link. Is he even better actually? Yes, he had 4 kills already. Could also be like a smurf or something. But we'll see. Unless it's too late, then what's the point? I'm dedicated because I said it. I was just hoping these guys had him. So yeah, thank you for the £1, man. That's awesome. Thank you. I think 2 of the guys on the team are MK and I was Roller. Do we even... I don't know at this point. I don't even see him doing anything. Maybe we'll find him soon. How strong gonna be to reduce it? You'll notice it. I didn't use it that much. I definitely notice it. Here rank maps best to worst. Number 1, World's Edge. Number 2, Olympus or Stormpoint. It kind of equal depending on pubs or ranked or whatever. Broken Moon dead last in every regard. Bro, you're not playing Tarkov. What are you doing? Why did you aim down sights there? What's going on? I don't. This guy isn't cheating though. I think it's. I'm just curious. I wanna see if we can find the Yes, I'm Cheating guy. I'm so curious. The name actually makes me think he might be, because he had a kill leader as well. And he kind of like killed a lot of people. We'll see though. We'll see.
Light ammo here. Friends, there is an extended energy margin. Level 4.
Season 16 is I don't even know. It's just Tuesday, I think. Yeah, the hipfire spread is wider, much wider than Cookie. That's what it means. Who's none of these guys. None of these guys are cheating. But there's a guy in the lobby, and I want to know if he's cheating. His name was literally, yes, I am cheating. And it'd be so funny if it was. There he is again. Yes, I'm cheating. The way it's like capital yes, and then I'm cheating in small. I don't know. We'll see soon. We'll see soon. Kill another one.
I'm going there. You would be wise to follow.
Who put those fizzes there? Wow. I'm hitting them in a... Oh no, he died. No, don't tell me he died. Maybe he wasn't cheating. That's a shame. I just want to spick a cheater and be like reacting to the best player in the world. That'd be fucking funny. Could be a smurf, could be anything. It's just would be funny. It would be very funny. What do I know? I feel like rolling the dice on battle cord will always be better than solo queue, even if the people in battle cord are bad, because they're still better than the randoms you get. The only reason they killed me was because they were stacking and triple peek me. Just go find a yes, I'm cheating! Oh, he died. Oh, never mind then. I don't give a shit about these guys. I don't know if I have a short. I think we might. Alright, well anyways. Yeah, I just wanted to see that. It would be a nice conclusion, but it's almost 1 AM here, guys. It shouldn't be on much longer. I won't be on much longer. So I'd like to thank you guys for coming in. Hit that like, hit the subscribe for more streams, or just a daily bangers. We do at least one short a day, one long form video a day, and I try to stream, but like obviously not once a day. Tomorrow we have the peel queues. I think we play at 5 my time. And this is TGB's last dance. After today, or after PLQ, no matter how it goes, even if we qualify the Pro League, he has to move on, as I understand it. We're gonna have to find someone else and build out the roster a little bit differently. So it's TGB's last dance, but I really hope you guys will be able to cheer us on for that. Again, that's in about 16 hours maybe. You'll see it when we go live. Tomorrow we have to get top 10, I think. And then the day after, if we do, we have to get top, I think, 8. And then we're in the Pro League. And that'd be kind of cool. It'd be kind of cool to get into Pro League. I always wanted to be there. I think we belong there, but we need to really bring our best. New apartment is great. Super excited to be streaming out of here. It seemed mostly fine. I'll have to leave my PC on to do some troubleshooting. Just have it keep working. See if they can catch any information. We'll probably continue setting up the house. I was thinking we'll probably end up having like we'll have a house tour. I don't even think we had a full house tour of the old place before we moved out, once we get everything settled in. But once we get everything settled in, we're gonna have a full house tour, so it'll probably be like a week or so, just showing the whole place off. I'm really excited about it because my name's on the door for the first time ever. It's the first time I own something firsthand, or rent something firsthand when it comes to a contract, so it's exciting. Anyways, yeah. Enough reminiscing and talking. Hit subscribe. Check out the r/Ottr subreddit. Join the Discord so you stay in touch with the community when I'm offline. I'm gonna head off. Maybe do a little bit of unpacking. Maybe set up a little bit more in the house. We'll see. It is late, but we're up late the last few days, so we'll see. You came at a terrible time, Moon, because we're heading off. But thank you guys so much for watching. Hope to see you all in PLQ. It'll be delayed, but I still hope to see you guys there. Hope you're having a good one, and I'll see you all tomorrow. All right, peace out.